Hurry up. Soka's going to start.
Oh, shoot. I pressed the wrong button. No! That's never happened before. And here we are, episode 105. Oh, canceled. I'm canceled. You take over.
Ladies
I'm
and
out of here.
gentlemen, it's time for another cool, casual Nerd Problems episode. We got Mr. Kennedy bringing you all the latest and greatest from the anime world. Now that Buck is no longer Anime Boy representative,
He is
Mr.
dancing
Kennedy
in the
will be giving
background.
you-
Wow, look at that dance move.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Galactus himself. Not a jarhead, just a jarhead.
A jarhead.
Yeah, give it up. And of course, your host with the most. Give it up for Casual Nerd Problems.
All men with honor are kings. But not all kings have honor.
What is honor?
Honor is what no man can give you, and none can take away. Honor is a man's gift to himself.
Some
Hey,
wisdom.
look
Qui-Gon.
here.
That's Qui-Gon right there.
Look,
Qui-Gon
Bill,
just-
no anime guys here. And I'll do for Buck. We'll do the buck. We'll do the buck.
No
Pour one
flaws.
out. Do we pour one out?
Yeah, do it for Buck. That's right.
So you guys purged all of the anime, but no, Anthony's. Do you anime, Anthony? I actually don't know.
I mean,
You
little
dabble.
dabble, yeah. I like the
You-
old stuff.
Just a tip.
Yeah.
Like the Robotech, the Voltron. Remember the classic Street Fighter movie from 94 or 95?
Oh man.
Oh, yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that.
I hated Bison in that movie.
So.
Awesome. Well, Crippler, great to have you back. It was like last week. I was like, man, like, where's my announcer guy at?
Something was missing.
Oh
Yeah.
man. I'm
Hitting
glad
the
to be
post
back.
too, right at the 4 second.
I know.
I'm gonna be his. What was his? Edward. No, what was the dude? The famous announcer for Johnny Carson. I forget his name.
Oh, Ed McMahon.
Ed
Ed
McMahon.
McMahon. Yeah. I'm gonna be your Ed McMahon.
Here's
Here's
Crippler.
Casual.
Oh, that's
There we go.
perfect. What's up, everybody? Damio, Jose,
And
Alan,
I'm yelling Domino.
OG fan. But yeah, man. So the pond. What's up, you guys? But Crippler, man, how's your day? How's your weekend? How you been, man?
Man, I got back last Tuesday evening and then got right into Baldur's Gate. And that's all I've been playing, like having crazy adventures in that game. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil it. But I do want to start a campaign with some people. So I know there's a few people that reached out that we're going to play. So I'm just going to try to find a time to just go through it like 4-player co-op. But it's a fantastic, wonderful experience.
Ooh, okay.
Just been doing some crazy stuff in there. I sex with the devil
Senor
yesterday.
John.
Spoiler alert. But
Awesome. Yeah, we have to get a game going on. I spoke to Jarhead about it. Like, we want to play. What's that game called again, Jarhead? Apex, yeah.
See,
Apex
but
Legends.
when I first met Just the Jarhead,
Wow.
he was talking that Apex stuff back then too, but it never comes to fruition.
I'm waiting on y'all. I play all the time.
See, all right, y'all heard him. I remember EJ's in the chat. Just seen his name. I remember EJ was like, "Yo, EJ, you gotta get me ready for Apex again because Just the Jarhead plays it. I think I'm gonna play with him, but I don't want to suck." It was like, yo, we went into the little, like, they got the little training area and you just start shooting. Look at all
Let's
that.
play this weekend, man.
Baldur's Gate. I can't make any promises.
See, there you go. There you go. You're like, oh, it never happened. He never showed up. Blah blah blah. And then I ask you, you're like, oh, Baldur's Gate.
No, we're
This guy
gonna
is-
do it, but
This
you
guy
should
is
play
like,
Baldur's Gate with me.
he's like, look at me at my NES, boys. Look at this
Yo,
thing.
look at that fool. Yo, you got the
your fault.
classic CRT back there.
I
He's
know.
like the Stony
Whoa.
It's not
Yo,
gonna last
I'm-
though. I don't know if I like it back here.
I'm impressed.
I don't know.
Oh,
What do you mean you don't like it back there? It's like nostalgia behind you. Like, it's
I know,
awesome.
but it takes away from. I don't know. We'll
Yo,
It-
That
do,
TV
It's your
weighs
fault,
15
though,
pounds,
just letting you
so
know
it's
that.
pretty much that.
That's fine. I'll take blame for that.
Okay.
do you have to blow
Send
into
it
the
to me.
cartridges?
Yeah, I
Because that's
do
the
that.
best part.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, the gold cartridge.
You got the gold one. Oh, he has it loaded up too. Oh my god.
Come on,
Yes.
guys. This is only
Baller.
professional.
Hey man,
1986
let's play that
Nintendo
game.
here.
Let's play this game tonight. Let's beat it
Let's do it.
together.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
We're
Let's.
gonna do it right now.
Speed run.
Yo,
Speedrun, exactly. Yeah.
I'm geeking out, John. That's dope.
Just don't do it on screen, please.
CRT. Oh, too late. Too late. I geeked all out.
I gotta clip that.
It's good to see you guys. Man.
What's up?
Awesome. How about you, Jarhead? How's your day? How's your weekend?
Not too bad, man. I've been up since
We
2:30.
know. We know. We know.
2:30.
I'm
2:30
just
this
kidding.
morning.
I'm just kidding.
I had to be at
3
work
o'clock.
at 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah, so try not to melt out in this hot Texas sun.
Well, you know, I don't have a clip for this guy, so he just joined here. I'm gonna play this clip for him.
Oh,
I'll get copyright. I'll get copyright. I'll get
The
copyright.
chosen
Come on,
one.
Buck. Come on, Buck.
The chosen
Come on,
one.
Buck.
Anime boy flex. Anime boy flex. Anime boy. Ooh, combo flex. Combo flex.
Look at
Ooh,
this.
ultra combo flex.
Doing the Archer. The Archer film.
So, this is a great question. CNP, do you guys recognize Buck Fangs as an anime boy representative of your community?
I want to let this guy
I have
answer
yet
right
to
here.
see a piece.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
Those Tims are stuffed, just so you guys know.
Yo, Rashid, because that's what I'm telling you, like, you guys do what y'all want on y'all platform. We just on ours, he's not recognized, and the community voted him out. It wasn't us. We didn't do it to him, but we have to go with the community. So, Slifer and Buck will be. You still on for tomorrow, Buck?
Yeah, sure thing, man.
They'll be debating to see who can be the anime
Cypher
boy
doesn't want that
representative.
heat.
I would like to see
Check this out now.
Slifer supporting a
Look, I
false,
got
a
some
false
pictures.
king, a false crown.
that. Full title.
Make him
deity?
bleed, Buck. Make him bleed.
Oh, we got a super chat tonight, Rashid. What's up, Rashid? No kidding. What's up, Ben Chen? I saw Rashid at the end of, I forget, I think it was the end of your episode, Crippler. And if you guys want to send the super chats, even though we can't.
I
Here's my,
told
here's
they
my
gotta-
PayPal. You can wire transfer me here. I accept MoneyGround.
Rashid.
He goes. You
Val-
got to go physically to the drop-off point in Queens under the brick.
For the super chats, you know what I'm saying?
We accept Western Union, please.
No, Ben Chen, thank you so much, man. That's awesome of you.
Huge shout out to Ben. What's going on, Ben?
Shout out Ben.
Feeling the hate. Man, this episode's so loud. I'm sorry, but whatever.
There's a lot of
Oh
excitement.
shoot, my volume is up so high. No wonder I'm yelling. Let me load this.
Everyday collector, how's it going?
I'm exhausted today. Exhausted, man.
It's because you
Took
collect
the
every
world
day.
Went to
by
the
You take
went
a
with the
break.
family to the zoo, and I'm not talking about Facebook. I'm talking about the actual zoo. But damn, busy day. Busy day. Just got home like an hour ago. Not even.
What was your favorite animal that you've seen?
I like the rhino.
The
Personally,
rhino.
that's my favorite. It's the rhinoceros. But there was tons. Good time. Hot, a little hot. Almost witnessed a kid get hit by a car. Hey,
Oh, that's fun.
it was crazy.
And you hit the brakes and you avoided him.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. If you're like,
No, we're walking. Watch, we're walking. Like these parents are like, we're walking, and the kid's in the stroller, and she wasn't buckled in, so she jolted forward. I'm walking. She's walking this way. I'm walking this way. She jolted. The mother almost ran over her with the stroller, but from what I saw, she picked herself up. All of a sudden, we hear like 5 people scream. An old woman on one of those motorized cars. I turn back. All you see is the woman dragging the kid. The kid's laying on the floor, and the kid's being dragged. Imagine that.
only in Canada, you know?
Only in Canada.
Oh yeah, only a kid.
The woman was like 300 pounds, so that if that thing rolled over, that would have been it. Gosh. But we saved her. She was good. I didn't save her. I didn't do anything.
You recorded it, right?
I tried.
You didn't leap in front and adopt the everyday collector.
White Knight is here.
Oh, it was hot, man.
White
You
Knight.
didn't throw a
was-
shirt. You
it
didn't
was
throw a
humid.
shirt at her. You know,
It was humid.
Report-
Yeah, exactly.
reporting Team World Star. Come on.
everyday collector shirt.
Oh, but that was my day. The zoo.
You're telling me. Oh,
Wow.
You're telling
What the
You're
fuck?
telling me that was perfect.
Hey, Siri.
Yeah, Siri just triggered. You're triggering my Siri.
I have that effect on. Wow. Anyways, yeah,
What?
it was cool. Good to be here. Sorry, a little late.
No, you're good. That's what you get for going out. You know,
Yeah,
see the zoo outside and outside again. Yeah.
It's to watch kids get run over by go-karts and shit.
Yeah.
It was really the most entertaining thing from the whole zoo, but because all the animals are just there, sleeping, just there. Like you pay so much money to go, and they're just fucking there.
I mean, what do you want them to do for you? Put a
I know.
song and dance on?
You
or-
went to a zoo,
I'd like to
not
see
a
the.
circus.
I'd like.
Kill him.
I'd like
Zoo
to.
and circus
I'd go.
mixed up.
I'd like to go into the lion enclosure and see it like the Lion King scene. You know, where I'd like to see a polar bear swimming. No,
You want to
just-
join the circle of life, is what you want.
The
Yeah.
animals are there. They're like, man, I should have went with my brother to the circus. Yeah, we could have been just
I know.
at least getting down. This shit is boring.
Most action I got was a giraffe eating some freaking hay off the.
John, how did your lions look out there? Because here in the Bronx Zoo, our lions look really skinny and emaciated.
Damn.
And
Yeah, nothing. It's
Pressed.
like
like no what, like nothing.
I don't know. I'll be honest. For
We've
the
had
amount of
people in
money,
their enclosure.
for the amount of money they charge, I would like. I think it'd be cool to have for the kids someone speaking about, speaking and explaining about the animals and this and that. No, nothing.
You guys don't
John,
have like a free day,
Do we have what?
like a free day, like a day that the
No,
park is
nothing's free here, buddy. Are you kidding me?
Oh shit!
They give you free here.
John,
not, even
maybe
not even a smile.
maybe you could arrange to slip the fat lady a 20 and she could drag the kid into the lion cage. Then you'd have a lot of action.
Wow. I don't even think the lion would get up, to be honest. Just like this.
He's like, yeah, fuck it. Eh.
Do they give free smiles at McDonald's over in the U.S.?
Smiles.
Free smiles?
That time you're lucky if you get your food after you pay for it, let alone free smiles.
No. You can throw an attitude if you ask for an extra ketchup packet or barbecue sauce.
Exactly. That's an extra 25 cents. What?
You can ask for a smile. I think in Japan, and they have to give it to you. Like the person has to smile.
Jesus.
You get someone here to
Thanks for
smile
that
and
tip,
smack
Buck.
the shit out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm booking my ticket now. Hold on.
I know.
With every smile comes some spit too. So I wouldn't make anybody do anything.
You ask after you get the order.
Okay,
Jesus.
after yeah.
Listen, we can't even get our ice cream machine to work. Okay, you asking for a smile is a
No,
lot.
no. The infinitely broken McDonald's ice machine.
Yes.
Yep.
The one that gets cleaned once every 4 months.
You guys have
Which
a
is
It's a
why-
Jason's
scam.
Deli?
It's a scam.
Yeah, you guys, Jason's
Jason's
Deli.
Deli's my favorite. Hell yeah,
You
Jason's
get
Deli's
that
good.
free ice cream. The machine's always
Yeah.
busted and sticky, but when you get a good one, you just
It's
It's
sticky.
sticky.
go.
Oh, that's
Oh.
it's
exactly what
always
you're saying.
sticky.
Yeah.
Do the swirl.
Jason's Deli's the best.
Yeah, for no extra cost, just showing up, you can just. But yeah,
You gotta buy something to get the free ice cream.
I mean, they don't say you do because every time like I go pick up, I just go in there and grab ice cream, but I'm still paying and pick it up. But you don't have to sit down and eat. You can do it in a cone. But I never tried to be like, let's just go to. Hey boys, let's go to Jason's Deli for some free ice cream. Goddamn Keesus.
I know, man. You ruined that for me too. Like I love
all
it.
the hate.
Keesus.
All the hate.
Jason's Deli is not disgusting.
I
Their
like Michael's Deli better.
potatoes is this big, dude. If you get the potatoes, they're like huge, unnaturally huge.
Well, getting back to intros, Pudgy, how's it going?
Good sir.
You
Tuesday.
can't call him that anymore, though.
I know.
Little
What
low
was it?
energy.
Slimmy? Was it Slimmy?
Slim
That was
Jim.
yours, Slimmy. Slimmy. I like that. But feeling good. Had my coffee, so I'm ready to go.
Can we call him
Awesome.
Twiggy?
Coffee. I got my
Twiggy?
coffee.
Twiggy? I like Twiggy, or we'll put a poll
No,
up.
that's,
Twiggy is that's
put a
like
poll
me.
up. Great.
Twitlet.
How about instead of the rock, call me the pebble?
That's his daughter's nickname.
Or gravel.
Gravel. The gravel's good. Right above the dirt. Yeah.
Awesome. Mr. Kennedy, how about you? How's it going?
It's going all right. I live an exciting
Wow,
life.
love the excitement.
No, actually, I did something way more anime than Buck ever does. New York City had a
Ooh, pop.
New York City had a
Yeah, the
Pokemon Go event.
Everyone
Over the
falling out of
weekend.
line.
I was over at Randall's Island doing that all weekend.
Randall's Island.
You're a Pokemon
Randall's
fan?
Island. I used to work on
Yeah.
Randall's Island.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they had an event, but it was the like Icon Stadium in that area north. So it was everything above the psychiatric center.
Oh yeah. I've been there.
Did you
forever.
catch them all,
So
or
those-
just a few?
Yeah, I caught them all. And for those that don't know about Randall's Island, it houses both the psychiatric center, a men's shelter, and now the migrants.
Really?
So what reason were you there for? Just the go or the? Was there...
just to play Pokemon. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
catch them all. Battle with gyms,
Street
battle other trainers. You know.
Awesome. Well, you guys, quick question for you guys. I got Slimmy. What else name should we include for Pudgy?
That looks hold on. That's Slimy. That looks like slimy.
Slimy.
Hold on.
That's
Yeah.
slimy.
That's
Is it
slimy.
two M's? It's two
Flacco.
M's, right?
Them
that's
Flacco.
slimy.
Oh yeah, I like Flacco.
Flapjack.
No Flacco.
I don't know.
All right, we'll come up with some
doesn't
more.
make sense.
I know.
I like Slim Jim. Slim Jim's. Slim
Awesome.
Joe.
Slap into
Skinny Joe.
Snack into a Slim Jim. What was it?
How about you, Buck Fangs or Buck Nasty or?
Oh man, all my this crippler's been trying to foment a rebellion on my ship, but I run a tight ship. Any mutineers, they get thrown in the brig or
And
overboard.
the Shadow Round was.
Look at this guy. He's like,
See, we just expose facts and we let the people decide. We don't put our thumb on
I
this.
actually went to try find cornbread today in Walmart. No
See,
dice.
there's the problem. Like,
Walked out with pumpernickel.
this is the Rashid. I don't even know if we want to, because this is the problem. He's going to Walmart for.
Cripple, I told you, do not waste your money. Don't waste your breath on this dude, bro.
I checked the bakery section. There's none.
He
I'll
like
find
you
one.
can't go and just
Cornbread's
be
homemade,
like pick
bro.
up cornbread
Homemade,
like you will pick up muffins and cupcakes, mother. But Buck,
Why
So
are
you go to a
I-
specialized bakery.
I will say this, Buck. I caught a lot of a good chunk of your episode, the Everyday Collector,
And it was fucking
with
boring.
your statue.
God damn.
I really wanted to chime. No, not you, John. but
Listen.
I wanted
Yeah,
to
but no.
tell Buck-
You
What?
You check it out on yesterday.
It wasn't boring. It's just, when you get up there in age, the attention span.
I got you, Rashid.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target.
How dare you? It was boring.
Anyway, Buck.
Educate. No, I'm kidding. Go.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Buck. This is your
Go ahead,
intro.
Oh, Rashid. I'm not like that guy in that clip. I'm not an easy target. I hit back.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Yo,
John
are
Candy
you
right there. You
rapping?
better.
Are you rapping?
Okay, Buck, please.
Don't call it a comeback.
it's more like a sermon.
Yeah, man. He said, Rashid.
Rashid, the devil came, and I hit him with a knife. I hit him with a right. Ooh, spread with the
I
elbow.
thought you was busting a rap. I was listening for the lyrics, but I was like, "This guy, you worse than Billy Mel, man."
Hey, should be checking the mail, Rashid. I got something coming for you. Don't worry.
Hey, that Buck Fangs. Buck
Whoa.
Fangs.
Nasty.
Just wear a mask, Rashid, because that powder gets.
Awesome.
Look, Terry knows about cornbread, man. I kiss can't even with you but it's just not realistic.
What about you, Rashid? How's your day? How's your weekend been, man?
I'm tired. I was standing up all day. I worked yesterday, same thing. Well, I didn't stand up all day, but I'm just waiting for this Ashoka for tonight. That's what I'm really psyched up for. She's my favorite Jedi. So
What time does that come on?
9 p.m.
it's 9 o'clock.
So we got a hard out at 9.
We will.
I'll see
I'm just
it.
kidding.
Yeah, but I've been liking what's going on with Star Wars. I mean, I know Book of Boba Fett wasn't everybody's favorite. I thought, and what you call it, Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan?
Was pretty good.
Obi-Wan.
I was a fan of Obi-Wan.
Did you like Andor?
A little slow, but yeah, I like Andor. I like everything that's been going on Star, except for I could say the Book of Boba Fett and the Last Jedi, and the trilogy. The trilogy, of course. I like the Force Awakens, but everything else, I mean, those particular ones were garbage to me. But
Rashid,
everything
quick
else.
question for you.
So
Have you seen that Rebel Moon, the latest trailer for Rebel
I
Moon?
saw it right before I came up here to turn on, and that shit looked a little crazy. It looks
Rated R Star Wars.
Well, you know what it is? They got my man from Sons of Anarchy in it.
Yeah, that's what Kaja was telling me. I haven't seen Sons of Anarchy yet, so when he pointed it out, I was like, okay. But no, like from the aliens they had, drones they had, looked like some lightsaber stuff they had going on there. Ships was in there, designed really well. It reminds me, it got Star Wars for sure, but it reminds me more of Mass Effect, dude. It looks so good.
They got Star Wars Lord of the Ring 300 vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Like everything that I love, they put it on the screen and stylized.
Dune should have been.
I don't want the effects to cover up if it's not a good story.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Like some people just be sitting there, and some people just amazed with just effects. I want it to be at least give me a good story. You give me a good story, and I go with it all day.
You know what? And they did they basing it off of Seventh Samurai, which was George Lucas' inspiration as well. So I think I'm highly excited. I'm super excited for that show. I was like, okay, I'll check it out. But after seeing the trailer, I'm like, yo, this shit might be really, really good. No, you guys, do I need to see Sons of Anarchy? Gotham is giving me stuff. He's like,
there's like 7 seasons of that thing. You kind of have to watch it. Yeah,
I don't like being exiled, so I might have to make it.
Sons of Anarchy was great, and then the Mayans is good too. The Mayans.
I haven't seen that one yet. I've seen Sons of Anarchy. That's cool.
In the beginning, I thought Mayans was going to be garbage because I wasn't like, what is this? But it gets good. Mayans is good. In my opinion.
Keisa says, would y'all want Zack Snyder to direct the Star Wars project? So, fun fact, Zack Snyder, before the movies came out, The Last Jedi and all of that stuff came out, and Disney first acquired Lucas, Snyder pitched Rebel Moon as part of a Star Wars thing. It was like, it's rated R. He was like, I don't think they're going to do it, but I'm going to shoot my shot and see. And it was just sort of like, we're not going to do a rated R Star Wars, but it looks cool. And then he was like, fuck it, I'll just do Rebel Moon and do it myself, which I think is best because you don't have to, Star Wars fans, I love y'all, but y'all, if it's off a little bit or whatever, they're going to be like, oh, this is in
like Marvel
this is his own thing, and then he could do it in his own vision without worrying about it.
I would have
He said Rebel Moon was going to get a limited release in theaters. So
I would have Snyder do Knights of the Republic.
Oh, damn, dude.
And I would definitely want Keanu.
That'd be really dark.
I would definitely want Keanu Reeves to play Darth Revan.
Don't they have a show coming out that's supposed to be Knights of the Old Republic type, like set in that time frame?
No, it's like this weird. You talking about?
Not that I know about.
There's something.
I know which one you're talking about. I forget the name of it.
But I would have him do Knights of the Republic with Keanu Reeves. I would love for him to play.
If they do the story of Knights of the Old Republic, like just like the BioWare game, with the beats and hit those beats in a way that makes sense for movies, it'll blow any Star Wars movie plot out, dude. It captured the Luke, I am your father moments. It captured a lot of that without it being that. It kept the spirit of it without them have to copy it in a way where it's like, oh, we got to get this moment. It was just the Revan reveal, Malgus reveal, Bastard, all of that stuff was just so well done that I think that if they do that in the movie, I think a lot of Star Wars fans would be like,
I don't think it could be a movie though, because that thing will be too long. Like it had to be a TV
no,
series.
it'll have to be another trilogy.
It should be a series. It should be like
series or a trilogy.
I don't know, like because Disney's been so off with it. For me personally, I want them to be like big.
It has to be dark.
Ambitious
epic.
new
More
Star Wars
epic,
trilogy sort of thing. It doesn't have to get done with it in one movie, but there was so many beats to that from where the first movie could be him. You don't know you don't know Revan and who he is. And that end of that movie could be that reveal. And then it's like the choice he makes. Is it going to be the path of redemption, or is he going to get back to, I can't spoil too much of that. And then after that, sort of the outcome of it. Like it's set up perfectly because they have so many different reveals that they could do. But I would love to see them do a Knights of the Over. Yeah, and like Terry said, it is dark. It it is fantastic. Like that's why when I see the shows, like I want to go to some of these towns that were, I meant cities and systems that was in Knights of the Old Republic. Some of these characters, they didn't have to deal with Luke, they didn't have to deal with any of them, but it kept all of that, what makes Star Wars intriguing and great, which to me it's all about Sith lore and Jedi lore and Jedi's trying to manipulate. Are we really doing right? Like not having like sex feels good. Why can't we have it, Jedi? You know what I mean? You know, and they deal with that stuff to the point that they get pent up, like you would if you were dealing in that situation. And then like there's got to be a new, better way, and that thing is all about like how do you get to balance. And if they do that show right, movie right, I think it'll be freaking awesome.
I think like a lot of Star Wars fans are waiting for that. I mean, like I haven't read all the books yet. I've seen like YouTube clips explain the whole story, and it looks amazing. But
and it has to be Star Wars fans, not these people, not these fair weather fans that's like, oh, but you should really change it to a woman, and maybe you should change
Hell no.
I
I 100% agree
no,
with you.
No.
If they make Revan a woman, I'm going to burn down. I'm going to
No. They're going to make both people happy, and they're just going to make it.
No. Stop making people happy. Make us.
No, they're going to make both. Like,
happy.
What if, okay, Anthony,
Can't
would this
appease
make you
both
happy?
sides.
If they do Revan and he's non-binary, then you have both representing one character.
You don't have to announce it for. I don't.
You what?
that's
Look, I don't care where he puts his lightsaber. Okay,
he's trying to find himself.
No.
Move
this man. Anthony said no.
And he might find himself inside another.
Star Trek likes all that jazz. Nah, let them fans deal with it.
all right, you guys.
No, the story's already there for him. Just
supposed
do
to be
the
a
story.
different kind of fantasy role play, not that kind.
Just copy and paste it. And tweak
Literally.
some things for the movie. Yeah.
Well, I had a question for you guys today. Like, so PCS did their like storm dynamic pose, and then you look at the release date, it's like next week. It's like, come on, man! Like, I feel like people are It's like I think it's this week actually, right? Or is it
August 20 something?
Yeah, it's already up. Like, it's gonna go for pre-order pretty soon, and they just announced it a week ago. You know, and I don't know with that one. For me, that's too little time for collectors. And but then I was thinking about who does it the best. Who do you guys think? Or what are your thoughts on reveals? You guys, XM Studios does like the dark shadowed ones. Tweeterhead, does like little snippets.
Are you talking reveals, or are you talking about like
teases?
The teases, because that's XM's. That's a tease that they're doing. You're talking about like a full reveal, or which one are you talking about?
A little bit of both, I guess, or any way you want to take it. Like the tease part, I didn't even think about because that's how they do tease it. You like to be teased to her.
Well,
you can't just shove it, in the throat.
You don't like it forced?
You gotta play with it a little bit.
What it is? I like how Sideshow did do their reveals. Like I remember when they did the Heat Seeker Deadpool, and they just showed him tilted back with a gun, but you didn't know how it was going to be. You understand what I'm saying? And some people like that piece, some didn't. But I just like how Sideshow does their reveals and stuff like that.
Yeah, they show the whole thing. They put like a lot of money towards that reveal, right? That's what I've seen too.
Well, I mean,
like
I'm sorry, like when they doing like the little small previews of it and stuff like that. I like how
On
they
the
do
website
it.
coming soon.
Yeah, they're coming soon. That's how I like how they do it there. But as for the PCS Storm, I'm no disrespect. I'm just really, I'm still not I don't know. I'm not impressed with it.
I feel like Prime gets me the most excited when they reveal something, because it's usually at an event, like the next level event, and then shortly after that, it's like, here it is. Here's the ES and the price and all of that good stuff with it. But I don't think you hear much about it until it's revealed in a kind of interesting, special way. What I don't like is I don't like the fingers. I don't like the one texture on the knee, like leak shit. And then when you talk about it, then people are like, well, it's just you showed it. I'm gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? So it's like that type of stuff is just sort of like
Exactly. Yeah.
no, like if I want to see sort of like you don't have to show me everything. With the PCS one specifically, I do like it better now that I see the whole statue versus seeing what they teased out. Because they, like, during our show last week, it was only from, like, the chest up. And it was like this with the pre-order information on it. That's all we got to go off, right?
Yeah.
And then pretty much the next day, I was like, when it's so close like that, like, I could see you doing that and then you ain't going to show anything else for, like, couple months or something, but like the next day you show pretty much the full thing. I'm like, just show the full thing.
I like how they did the blade, how they teased the blade, and it ended up being exactly, it ended up being good looking.
Yeah, I think the blade tease was really good.
Yeah.
Or reveal or tease.
Yeah, so I was gonna bring it back to Jarhead, so I changed it just for you, man. So how do you like to be teased?
How do you like to be teased, Jarhead?
Yeah.
Well, I just don't like it all at once. I like to here.
Taking it seriously.
He likes to get warmed up first.
That makes a lot of sense, Jarhead.
Jarhead
I mean, I don't know.
Like it teased, Jarhead?
How do you like?
This coming
I
from a
can't get
guy.
that out of
I
my
just
mind.
don't want it
Right
all
now.
at once.
Blindfolds.
No, mommy, no.
Ice cubes.
Candle wax. Candle wax.
Do you prefer role play or no?
50 Shades of Polystone.
just a little bit, Too much is too much. Just a little bit of role play.
No.
Rashid's voice.
I want more.
That's
Oh my god.
Yo, play that again. Look at his
again.
emotion. Look.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
Pause, man.
Oh, yes, you should.
This show is going in a different direction.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That sounds about right.
Has anybody received their penguin from Prime One yet?
Yeah, it's out.
They did a review for it.
Eric posted the review from All Things Art.
Because I did see him hold. It looked kind of big, right, for a little.
Huge.
Yeah, so
It looks
I
pretty
got
good.
pictures. Yeah, I got the pictures.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
El Penguin. El Penguin.
Armag. Are you talking about diorama or museum? We're talking about the diorama one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jarhead, go ahead again.
So, so I can't tell you exactly what I like most when they do like reveals and stuff like that, but I can tell you what I don't like the most, and that's that shadow stuff that XM does.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. It's like if you're gonna do that, you might as well just show the piece. It's like, or just show part of the piece, like the head or like the upper torso or something. But when they do that shadow, it's like here's a picture of blackness. Here you go.
Yeah.
And then Jarhead, if it's especially when they finally turn the lights on and it looks terrible.
You've been catfished.
They paid the bill.
That's 100% correct. I feel catfish when I saw that.
That's your catfish.
When I saw Sinister was coming, I was happy, and then I said, "Let me see." You know
Like, oh damn! Turn the lights back.
Yo, you ever go to a party? You ever go to a party?
A house party?
No, I'm a YouTuber.
But go to like you don't got your life. Man. So you go to like a house party, something. You dance with the girl, and it's dark. You like, yo, shorty, she bad.
She's
and then and the party's over, and they turn on all the lights.
Where she's like, God damn!
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like,
and you're looking at the girl like, yo, I didn't know you looked like that with the lights on. God.
You still going, Rashid? Let's go. I got you. I'll pick you
We
up.
still good, Rashid.
Carry you out.
She pulls out this paper bag out of his pocket.
You see everybody.
Put this on.
You see everybody really like looking around to see, yo, you look like that. Did this person? And then you see the girls like, okay, I'm leaving now because I didn't know this dude was like this. But that's how.
Then you see Crippler walking out with her going like, "Yeah, guys,
Thank you, Rashid.
Got her.
as long as you don't see a big Adam's apple, you're all right.
Yeah, so that's but that's how I feel like with the XM. Majority of the time, and I'm not going
There
to
you
be
go,
dissing XM.
Slifer.
I just don't like what they've been coming out with lately. But the teas that they did with like the Mr. Sinister and what's the other statue that they are coming out that they teased that they are
Well,
yeah.
Nova,
Iron Man,
they all
Nova.
of them
Right,
pretty.
Iron
Symbiote,
Man.
Spidey.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys like the which blade that they came out with?
Yep. That looks awesome, I think.
Yo,
I didn't
you
see
a
that
weird
one.
ass dude, I swear, bro.
I think that's why
You're
you and
not
Rashid
normal,
can never
bro.
be friends.
You don't like that statue, Rashid?
The face, you don't
Yeah,
see her have like how Stephen wife look, where she's just staring into space.
I think it looks good, honestly.
Jesus Christ,
Well, we can't say he's a hater on that one.
that's true.
Well, what about you, John? Like Hot Toys World, Statue World. Like, who do you think does it the best? Who do you think does
Tease
the
wise?
worst? Tease,
I agree with
reveal.
Jarhead with the XM. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Where you have to have community members lighting it up to see what it is, and then it's not only that, but it's, for example, XM's put out a few. We're already waiting over a month, 2 months to see what it is. To get the full reveal. So I don't think that's cool. I think it can lay into communication as well, because you get some companies that prepare you for the tease. Yeah, we're working on this, or hey, like for LBS, for example, will say, hey, this is our lineup, and then finally it drops. Or I kind of like what LBS does with on Facebook, where he'll post a photo of a comic strip or something to kind of hint to the lead up of the actual reveal of the piece, Superman or whatever you see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for me. I think out of left field is the best reveal, best tease for me, where you're not expecting it. Prime One Showcase is usually fun.
Those are super fun to me.
But I like ones that it's like a curveball. You weren't expecting the company. You know they have the license, but you weren't expecting them to do the character like that, or at this time, and then it just comes out of left field.
Hey John, was Poison Ivy for Sideshow a leak or reveal? Because I remember that seemed to go over well. Of just sort of like, oh, here's a dope looking Poison Ivy, but we don't know much about it.
The first one was a leak, I think.
Thing.
Yeah, the first one was a leak because the website was being made.
Exactly.
Someone found it on the website.
Exactly. The second one was, I think it was around the Sideshow Con. It just dropped.
Well, Sideshow leaks are the best reveals. let people leak y'all stuff. Buck,
cool.
I'm surprised Buck didn't say Jay and. Oh well, we didn't get the Buck yet. That's probably why.
Well, Buck, what are your thoughts? Sorry, go ahead, Crippler.
No, because J&D is usually just like, he played in a movie by this actor, and the actor said this. That's our next reveal. Like they literally just do trivia.
That's how I won my coin.
That's how you win your coin. Yep.
Thank you,
You
Daniel.
guessed right? Which one did you guess right on?
Henry Cavill.
Wow.
Witcher.
Bob, do you have any J&Ds coming?
I got the Harley already, and I have the Batfleck. No, not Batfleck. Battinson coming in, and then I'm probably gonna buy Mara.
Was it instant regret when you opened up your Harley?
God damn.
It felt so good.
You like that Harley?
I like it. Why would I buy something I don't like? Especially for that price.
Well, I don't know why you. There's crazy people all over the place.
I hear you. Nah, I really like the Harley. I know some people don't like it. I would say, in terms of reveals and teases, it's always a balance between frustration and hype. In terms of, are you building hype or are you getting people frustrated? You know, like Sam mentioned J&D, and theirs frustrate me. It's just like, oh, here's the Knuckles, and it's like it is like literally like a video premiere for something that's 5 or 6, 10 seconds on YouTube. There's a countdown to show you 5 seconds of like the knees or something. I'm
Like the
come on,
platinum
man.
Wonder Woman reveal before they
Oh,
showed it. It just sort
They
of
show
like
the feet too.
it's and then it can take like even the number of teasers they do is not exactly set in stone. Sometimes they go over. So like you feel like 3 is what they will usually do, and sometimes they might just be like, "Fuck it, man, let's keep on doing this shit." And you know it's like at midnight tonight, we're not gonna show
We're
you
gonna
jack
rob
shit.
Duncan's toy chest.
You know, and they that keeps happening, and I'm not a fan of it, but like generally, like what I just do, I just don't watch the teasers anymore. I just wait until the full announcement before I look at it, because it that way I don't get frustrated. But I think for the companies, they really need to. It's that balance, and like everyone was saying, Prime One is probably the best because you get everything, and like you know, you're just really satisfied with the whole show, even if there's nothing that I want from the show. I'm always satisfied with the Prime One reveals, the way they do those.
Okay.
And yeah, I would say Sideshow has the 12 days format, which is I would say it's a good way of doing the reveals. Generally, just that sometimes it could be a lot of disappointment. But the fact that it's like something's coming up tomorrow, and maybe Jeff posts like I found out what it was early because I went to the page or something like that,
because
and
I'm
you
Jeff
get it
Delaney,
online.
mother.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
I
But
know
you
everything.
get it like that, and that's a good way. I think the place that I'm most excited for, like I want the reveal I'm most excited for. I want everyone to see what kind of stuffing Rashid uses for his shoes.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What kind of what?
I
will
can't
say it
go in
again.
as much as I can if it was our show, right?
Say it
So I
again.
just stay
What are
silent.
you talking about, Buckland?
Everything will be revealed in due time. Just keep on tuning into constructive outrage
On
There it
Wednesdays at
is,
what time?
folks.
At what time?
on
So you're
Wednesdays at
saying you have
9 p.m.
nine-
EST.
So you're saying you found proof, evidence of
Definitive.
Rashid, definitive.
Who's
I
Rashid?
was able to
Rashugel.
find out what his true sizes are.
Oh shoot! Tomorrow, folks.
Really?
Hold on, Buck. That Harley you ordered, did you order when it went up for pre-order?
Yes.
Without seeing it? You hate to see it.
I mean, you know the good thing about J&D is that whatever they show in their reveal is the statue you're getting. No other company can give you that. And
What?
So, like, yeah.
Okay.
What are you?
I mean,
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Turn his
You know,
mic
I
off.
re-
How dare you?
How dare you?
did
I
you guys
really
hear what?
wish-
Did you guys just hear
You
what I
want
said?
crack?
Oh, we heard
I
everything you
wish
said.
we can get like. I wish that we could
Which
strap a
trigger?
lie
We
detector.
wish we
onto
didn't hear
him
what you
and
said.
Ask him questions about that Harley. Like if we can strap a lie detector
Bro,
on
you
you.
be in that room bugging out, bro.
I want to ask you guys this. What part of that statement do you disagree with? Is it that
Every
no
word.
other company can give you what they show you? Like
J&D's not giving you
when
what they
pre-order?
show you.
They don't
Or
give you what they
J&D
show you.
can
though.
give you what they show.
J&D
Are you
doesn't
sure?
give you what you...
So you
100.
think the final product
Hand to
doesn't
fire,
look
100%.
the
He put his
final
hand on
product-
fire, bro.
Yeah,
final
pull up
product-
the Michelle... pull up the Catwoman,
Pull up the Anne Hathaway.
the Anne Hathaway
The
Catwoman.
Anne Hathaway, it's an ugly statue. It looks terrible.
So you're
But-
saying it matches her, and you're saying Anne Hathaway's ugly? That's messed up, Buck.
What are you talking about, Sam?
You heard here live.
He just said that
I
it's
feel
because
like
Anne
you guys
Hathaway's
did that
ugly.
perfect.
That's why the
I feel
statue's
like
ugly.
you guys didn't listen to what I said. You just
No,
like
we heard everything.
We're having fun.
attaching,
We're
you're
having fun.
attaching, you have preconceptions or something that you're like listening to. I said something and you guys just heard
I
what
don't-
you wanted.
You said that J&D is the one of the only companies that will give you what they
Exactly
what they show,
right.
exactly what they show.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so I heard everything,
What,
and
what does that
and
have to do with what I have to do with the likeness of Anne Hathaway?
it has everything to do because if
because
they're
when
showing
you-
a good
you just said it
likeness,
was a-
I'm not getting that
yeah.
same likeness that was shown.
'cause-
Hello,
Exactly. If you're saying that they always
Did-
give you what they
I know I was in the
show,
sun today, but
right?
Yeah.
And it matches. And then on that next sentence, you say it's an ugly statue. But if it's exactly what they
it wasn't
show,
it wasn't ugly when a prototype stage.
When
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
prototype,
ugly.
right.
The prototype was ugly. Are you guys insane?
Well, that's all to the person. I
It
don't know.
didn't. No. The prototype was ugly. Go check. They have.
Okay,
video
let's
on
pull up the
YouTube.
prototype.
So you're saying thank goodness they didn't improve on the prototype and they delivered the ugly statue later on.
Woo!
No. That's not
Thank
what I'm
goodness
saying. I'm
they didn't
saying
improve on
is,
the
if you
statue.
didn't like the prototype, you know that it's not getting better.
So if they give you a prototype and you don't like it, you
Then
can
don't
rest
buy the
assured
statue.
that they won't do a fucking thing until it's released. That's what
I
you
mean,
tell them.
isn't that all companies really? But like the thing is, the quality you see in the prototype is the quality you receive in the final product.
I don't. Maybe quality from the neck down.
Are you saying are you saying the prototype like looks better than the final product for J&D?
I think with all companies, the prototype will always look a tad better than the final.
Pretty
product.
much. The paint app is much more.
Yes,
precise.
that's what it is. Every company except J&D. I'm telling you that what you see in their reveal video, what they show you, is the final product.
Wait, but you're
Hands
not
down.
saying reveal video now. You were saying, like, you didn't mention review video when you said that. You just said
reveal.
Reveal. Yeah, but you didn't say video. When J&D puts out a photo of a piece,
yes,
I think to final, I'll give you an example. The Joaquin Phoenix Joker as what's his face? Not as Joker, but as the what's his name? That one right there. Can you go up? This one. Look at that. Now go on Facebook and pull me a photo of him in hand, and it's atrocious. I nominated this as Statue of the Year when this came out. It was stunning.
It doesn't look like
that looks like a comparison.
Right there, look at that.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
Oh,
it's better in person.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta see that.
You guys don't think that's a difference in terms of like photographs?
No, because it's from many collectors. I've seen it.
Can you pull up the one we're comparing to and look at all the shadowing and all that stuff?
Yes, you guys.
And the fact that the lens is different. Like
you think it's the lighting in the angle that makes it look like that?
It could be, yeah.
No,
I don't necessarily agree. If it's
no, I'm just asking. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure.
The base is amazing. That's probably the best base I've ever seen in my life, right there.
Because how do they mess up on the? Even though I understand it's the prototype, but the mold, the mold is the mold. So why isn't if that's the same mold that they using? Yeah.
Fool look like a crackhead. Go back up with the hood. He got cheeseburgers in the bag.
He looked like he was on Lefferts Boulevard and shit.
I think I saw this guy in Buffalo. I promise.
Just so everyone understands what I'm saying, I'm not saying the statues are always amazing. I'm saying what you see. What you see when they reveal the statue is what you're gonna get in hand.
But they just, I just gave you an instance where that's not the case, Bug.
What is this? This is a different. This is the same final product, but different collector, different photos. Does it look like shit, like the shit picture we saw that you were complaining about?
It doesn't look like what J&D showed us.
The light should always be damn near at 20%.
That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own
just
thing.
To let you know that, like where that picture is being taken, the light is a little dark. If you see the background, it's a little dim.
It's different pictures, different kind of
right. But sometimes even the J&D, like the Heath Ledger Joker, even though I like how it came out, it doesn't necessarily look 100% like Heath Ledger. You understand what I'm saying? So
I don't disagree with you on that point. I'm just saying it looks like the prototype you showed us.
No, the prototype looks a little bit more.
The prototype looks spotless.
Like Heath Ledger.
For the Heath Ledger from J&D?
No, for the one I'm
saying
Joker.
Heath Ledger and stuff like
but
that.
even Mara's looks Mara looks fantastic in the
and it looks bad in the production.
It doesn't look like it does in the prototype. Unfortunately,
I don't know, man. I guess what's it called? It's not. I can't say it's subjective. For me, I think it's definitely the case. Like in terms of like the production is what you see in prototype. Like every other company is like just it's not. You don't even know what you're gonna get when you get it in hand. But like at least with them, I know like if I like what I'm seeing, that's the same quality of product I'm getting.
Gotcha. Well, you guys, we got the poll up for
Nobody
Mr.
didn't call
Pudgy.
him Ben Grimm. I don't understand. Pudgy look like a Ben Grimm to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Pudgy, I'm sorry. It looks like we're gonna keep it Pudgy. I'm gonna leave it up for the rest of the night. See.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm surprised Flacco got a few in there though.
He does not look like a Flacco.
All the Spanish people represent.
Spanish people, Rasheed. Spanish people.
He still don't look like a Flacco. You know what I'm saying?
Stop saying Flacco. I have to use the washroom.
Oh, crazy.
Well, I don't know. Did we miss anybody? What are your thoughts on reveals and teases? Does anyone like your favorite or worst or whatever?
For me, just that XM should realize that the dark silhouettes are good in hotel rooms. And even when I see one in the hotel room, about 10 seconds later, I get the reveal.
Yeah.
So that tease sucks. And as far as a decent one, off the top of my head, I do like when Hot Toys comes out and you see nice, crisp, well done for them.
Oh man, yeah.
Studio quality. Yeah, I like that.
That's it.
Pudgy, do
Seeing-
you collect Hot Toys?
A few, not a lot, but I have a
He
few.
dabbles.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's curious.
He's Hot Toy
HT curious.
I think every show has a. How can we break Rashid like that?
Rashid's like, you collect Hot Toys? Can I get the hand sanitizer, please? Like, what the fuck?
You'd be proud, John, because I got 2 or 3 that are still in the box.
You love to see it. Awesome. They're protected there. They don't age there.
No.
No.
Well, yeah. How about you, Anthony Kennedy? Did you go already?
No, y'all missed Anthony Cannon.
No, I mean I like the Prime One.
Prime One
showcases.
represent.
I feel like that's the only one that can get me a little hype, even though a majority of people already know what they're gonna reveal. Like I try not to read on ahead, but so like when I do see it, I get a little hype. I like when Sideshow gives you the little snippet of what they're bringing out too.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
bring out
sometimes
the
it's like,
logo,
alright.
right? Like Poison Ivy or something like that.
Like they'll do a poison eye, or they show you like a small piece of like of the figure. So it's like, all right, I'm interested. Gotta want. I can't fucking talk tonight. I'm interested in seeing the
Stuttering.
figure. Yeah, I know.
the clip.
However,
Coke is a hell of a
yeah,
drug.
and then it always happens that when I do see it, it's just like, oh, okay, it's not worth my attention anymore. So
You know who had the best reveals now that I'm thinking about it a little bit? Any company that revealed something like at a con, like at a Sideshow Comic, not Sideshow, like at a San Diego Comic Con. Like I remember it's like this reveal, and then you just watch, and then there'd be so
like
many
the
people
Carnage.
videos. Yeah, and then you see it, and then it's just sort of like, you see it right there with somebody, a Delaney or whoever just going through
I
and
miss those
showing that
days.
stuff.
I miss
Yeah,
those days.
I remember that, like Danny Bell's Logan. You just see it like, oh, when we reveal, and then they just go, and there'll be so many different YouTube videos of really close.
It's
high
nice to
definition
see it
videos.
without like the effects in the background, you know, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
to see
It's like all
it-
post processing, best light, and it's just like, no,
Yeah.
this is how
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
in a natural environment. And when it still looks good, that's when you know it could look like that in your house. So you ain't really.
Yeah.
If
we
the
all went
prototype-
crazy over that Carnage piece. From
Yeah,
this guy,
man.
PCS, and it was just like, okay, natural light, even though the glare from the case, but still.
XM used to do the same
Everybody.
thing too. They used to do those shows
Oh, they
too.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should go back to. I really think Sideshow should go back to the cons and XM because when they did the samurai, they came to. That's the first time they came to New York Comic Con, and I saw the Shogun up close, and I immediately wanted that piece. And they don't. The crazy thing about it, they don't put no glass around their pieces, so you
no
literally.
glare.
No glare. You literally walk right up to it, and and it says don't touch. I'm just saying you can't touch it, but it's right there, and they got it spaced out. But I really think Sasha should go back to you don't know what they're gonna reveal until Comic-Con, and that's when everything. Because when they would reveal Star Wars, like they came out with the Darth Maul life-size bus and everything. Even when they did the life-size Han Solo Carbonite, everything they did it at one show at San Diego. Everybody was going crazy over it because they was coming out with life size. This is the first time they was coming out with life size stuff.
Yeah.
So I think they should really go back to that, con reveals.
Yeah, because back in New York, they used to have the black every day a different display case with the black curtain.
Right.
And then you had to come back at a certain time, and then they
Right.
would reveal it.
Right.
And not only
When,
that,
when was the
did
last
that,
time XM has come to a con? Was it like 2018, 2019?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
last time I
and then-
saw them. XM come was when they came to New York and they came with the Shogun, and that was a long time ago. But that's the last time I saw XM when they showed like the Deathstroke Samurai and the Shogun. And that was the last time XM came to New York. That I remember.
XM wasn't there last year?
You were at some Singaporean Comic Con, like the one where Art filmed the symbiote transformation.
Right.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of Asian ones. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it's because they just don't have the licenses for a lot of pieces. They can't show those pieces in the U.S. even if
Yeah,
they.
that's true. That's true.
They'd
Yeah,
only
but
be able to
XM
show
was
the
used to have
1/6.
Yeah,
used to
but
show for the DC pieces at New York.
Yeah, but even then, they can only show 1/6 for those, right?
yeah, but remember they used to have the big shows with Prime One, XM, and everything. And what's her name? What's the girl that used to do all the? Is she with?
Yeah, I know exactly.
What's her name? The girl.
Can't remember her YouTube name.
Yeah, I
But
was actually watching one of her videos today.
right,
Actually.
she would. What's her name?
Cisco.
Yes.
Cisco, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know
Cisco.
where
Yeah, that's
Cisco
right.
at, but Cisco used to do a full video, and she would get close up on pictures and
Beautiful
look
stuff.
at heads right. And all you had to do was sit there and say, "I'm ordering that. I'm ordering that. I'm ordering that." You know what I'm saying?
How many
Because of
videos
that,
of her
yeah.
like she's not even in the Transformers and she'll tell you, but she gets all close to him and she be like,
Right.
look at this, and I better go
Beautiful
behind here and get this
And
because
she
I know
comes
people
and
gonna want to
goes.
see this.
Like she comes and goes. She pops up with the con, and then you don't hear from her no more. But to me, she does, especially when it came to the Prime One. She puts out crisp videos.
She just made a couple of videos a month or two ago. No,
what?
she was
XM?
visiting the XM
Studio,
booth or
Oh,
studio.
okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I talked to her for a little bit. I invited her to the show a couple
Really?
times, but like, yeah, she's
You
really
shot
like,
your shot.
hell yeah, dude. No kidding. No, but she's responsive, to be honest. Like she's nice. Like she'll reply back, and then like the next con, if you guys want to mention something, like if she's gonna stop by, just ask her, and I'm sure she'll give you a shout out or something. But she's really responsive. But yeah, I remember her. Cisco's really
No,
cool.
she does
Cisco's
really
from
great.
Australia. That's right.
Almost saying that.
Yeah, me too. All right, you guys. Did everyone go? I think everyone went, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go. I want to represent Daniel and like stump on some of these haters, these hating fools.
Yeah, I don't got
All
no
right,
beef
I got
with
him
that.
out of here. No kidding.
Some respect on JND's name.
Do you guys think that one of the reasons why people tend to like the Prime One showcase is because they actually are showing the statues?
They're
in them?
pieces, and it ain't a lot of marketing mumble jumbo. It's well lit. It's sort of like, except I'm not saying they're perfect because sometimes they'll be like, da na 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 na. Then the logo and it leaves.
Yeah, there's some of them.
They rarely ever do that. They
Look, you
rarely
hear
ever-
Lord of the Rings theme music, and then it fades away. I was like, wait, like they
Even
did
for
that.
Street Fighter. The Street Fighter was
The problem too is they'll show pieces, get you excited, and then take 2 years to put it up for pre-order.
Yeah,
That's true.
Oh, but even
but that's a reveal. It's just
if
like,
it's a render, that they'll show that next time, and it's that render that they show. Like they didn't show.
Poison Ivy is a good example.
Like, they
of that.
haven't shown
Harley
Deathstroke
was
that they
perfect.
Come out
The-
with where he's holding a sword, but
Mhm.
I guess they're gonna come out with it
There's,
soon. But when
there's
they show
the
like
Batman versus Batman Who Laughs too that I really wanted to see.
oh
You know,
yeah,
they-
Batman and
they showed
Catwoman,
stuff already.
the
Huh?
Hush, Batman and Catwoman,
oh yeah, they showed the Hush
Phantasm
Batman.
diorama.
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool.
The Harley Who Laughs render was okay, and I was into it then. But then they showed like a prototype piece. It blew the render out the water, dude.
Yeah,
blew
that was
it
a
out
nice
the water.
surprise.
Yeah.
Well,
But
getting
that's
to our
because
next.
the renders aren't that great. They don't like spend the time to properly render them out in the best way. They just do like a quick they rely a lot on post processing effects for the videos.
Yeah.
Well, talking about all those companies, all those like cons and all the J&D stuff.
J&D boys represent.
In what ways has your collecting experience changed over time? Like, have you guys switched over to 1/6 to quarter? Have you guys stopped collecting a certain scale? Have you guys stopped collecting a certain like line? Like, any way you guys want to take it. Just the jarhead.
I don't know. Over time, my tastes have narrowed, I guess. Like when I first got into collecting, there was like, well, I want this and I want that, and then I soon realized that I can't have every statue out there. I can't have because I just don't have the room. It's impossible to have everything that I love. So it's kind of something that I've had to come to terms with. I can't have everything. So.
Yep.
I don't like
Let me get
quitters.
this guy out of here. Yeah, let me get this guy out of here. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm sorry for that part. Okay.
Get a bigger house, Jarhead.
Get a bigger house. Got it.
Knock down some walls.
Let me write that one down. Bigger house.
Have you explored your bathroom space yet? Just a quick question.
There's no room. I've already got 5 in there.
Do you have any statues on your stairs?
I've got on every stair on the way up.
Oh, okay, so you really utilizing your space. Ceiling? Do you got any hanging from the ceiling yet?
From rope.
Rope, window sills.
No, I don't have anything window sills.
There you go. Try the window sills. Real
Kick my
collectors.
family out.
We'll help you find a way.
How about you, Crippler?
Yeah, I see my taste getting more refined, more, more silicone. Like I'm starting to taste that silicone with my taste. So I'm thinking more J&D.
I think that's a sign of cancer.
Because you can
get
wow.
Got your ass.
I feel like Polystone. Once you took a lot of Polystone in, you need something more. So now that I'm done,
we are talking statues, right?
I know.
Not Instagram models.
Now that those rocks are done, I need something a little liquidy.
What? Boss.
Rashid, man. Rashid, what's going on over here?
This your man?
So I'm thinking of
I don't
getting
know what he's talking about.
He's kidding.
I'm getting
Something about liquid on his
my
rocks.
taste,
I don't know.
I'm
I
having
got
technical difficulties. I can't.
Something in the water.
once you did the Polystone stuff, the next thing is still it's the next step, right? So to separate yourself from these rock collectors, so I'm gonna just start doing a lot of platinum grade stuff though.
Once you go glass eyes, you can't go back.
Oh my! Talk to them, brother Buck.
Once
Glass eyes, punched hair.
Oh
all
man,
the
the pleasure of seeing it in person. Oh my!
And
God.
you touch it too.
You can't beat it.
Nothing like a good droop.
Yeah, rocks is too hard. You hurt yourself with silicone.
Pause.
Still talking about statues?
It's soft. It's not like sand. It's not coarse. It doesn't get everywhere. Y'all know how.
Well, that was a nice Star Wars reference.
No, but no, for real. For me, it's like
But for
how
real.
it changed. I came in and I'm like, yo. I looked at Vane. Joe John Vane. You remember Vane?
Yeah, Vane 20.
Collective Minds Vane. Is it Vane?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vane.
Yes, Vane 21.
Yeah, I get on. I seen his background. He had like all similar to John now, like all of those big, beautiful prime ones. That's pretty much his collection.
I do have his whole collection
similar to
pretty much.
John.
Now I'm looking at it, John, and it's hard.
His collection.
Yeah, I look at that. Then I look to my left. My little Hot Toys there, and I'm just sort of like, damn it. And then at that point, I was deciding if I wanted to go 1/4. I was like, in my vision, I was like, let me try some 1/3 now before, I get to, because he was talking about how he started from 1/6 to 1/4 to then he's at 1/3 and he sort of had to solo. I was like, well, instead of making that mistake, let me get me a few 1/3 and try it. And I tried that and realized they're beautiful, just like everyone says. They got really great presence, but it's not for me in this room with the sort of statues that I wanted to get and the licenses that I wanted. It just wasn't making any sense because I would have went down 1/3 mostly because of the size and presence, but I wouldn't have the characters I love because there wasn't licensees really making 1/3 in that scale. And I'm limited in my space. I was backstage with Buck when we first met talking about like lining them up this way and which one should I get in the 1/3 space. And then it changed because I realized like, nah, I saved it for the people who have the space that enjoy them. They're beautiful. And then I switched to like focusing more on like, what do I want to do? It was going to either be Transformers, Spider-Man, or Fantastic Four at that time. And then I just, when I realized that I can get the Transformers, I went that route because I was still struggling trying to find the Spider-Man. And then that's how it morphed. And where I'm at right now is like, I'm never going to say that I won't get anything else. I got Galvatron and Wolverine coming that will finalize my visions.
For now.
But yeah, no, but I'm open to something coming out that's so dope that it makes me figure it out. But now it got to do a lot, right? So now it's not like I love the Super Scroll that Rashid got, right? I love that piece, but I just can't figure out where would I put it. And then I love that Killer Croc, that XM, the Samurai Killer Croc. I would love to get that, and I would love to get that Near Automata piece from Prime 1. Those are the three that if I can figure something out, I would love to. But other than that, I'm just waiting for the pieces that I have on PO. And then I'm just chilling. I'm just enjoying the hobby, doing silly things with the people that enjoy the hobby as well. But I'm not necessarily at a place where I'm in the market. Like if I see something, like I can be convinced, but it's gonna take a lot. It's not like I got a wall that's empty and I got to figure out what to do with it and everything is open. Those days are gone. So that's where I changed now. I'm not like that right now. Right now it's like, woo, you gotta wow me. You gotta be and that's not to say that anything I see I don't like. It's just more to say that I'm not buying. I don't have room to buy everything I see right now. So
don't worry,
that's where I'm
Sam.
at with my collecting.
I'll ship you some platinum grade silica packets.
And that's what I'm thinking too, because you can form those silicones into any shape. So I'm interested to figure out what I could do with those.
I'll make sure the ones you get, like, they're the ones that are touching Harley's face.
Look at Rashid's face.
Can you just melt that face down? Because
He fucking weird, bro. Silicone.
I guess, but
you gotta go.
I take that as threats because that's poison, man. What's wrong with you, man? You stupid.
Oh wait, silicone's poison?
Hell, that's the silicone packet that be in this.
Do not ingest.
Oh
yeah.
Hey Buck.
You don't think that this man's trying to kill you? I caught that immediately.
Yo, what was my dude that play on Ghost Dog name again?
Sam, Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. My best Forrest Whitaker. Buck, did you try to kill me? Rogue One represent.
No, but
kill me on live
Buck.
stream.
Buck, what about you,
He's
man? You jumped from like you had quarter scales behind you. Now you're getting anime. Now you're getting J&D.
He's just confused. He's trying to.
The True Future collection is 3D backgrounds. So like you see, that's where we're at.
Wow, green screens.
That's amazing.
You got NFT green screen.
You guys get on my level. You're still stuck in the past. I'm going full on futuristic in my.
It's true though. You don't have the dust.
You're going 100%.
You don't have to spend money.
It's a moment in time captured forever. Look
it's just when the stream's done, you turn around. It's disappointing, but yeah, you're right.
Don't worry, I'm working on that too. You see the new Apple VR headset? We're working on it.
Okay. I like how the chat's taking this question serious while we're all just joking around.
We're all joking around.
Oh man, I guess for real, my collection has. I was collecting a lot of Marvel and DC in the beginning, and I think the inflection point for me was when I realized I would be collecting X-Men ad infinitum. Like if I just kept on going that X-Men route, I just like, damn, there's so many coming out and I don't love all of them, but I was kind of so committed to the line and I had to reevaluate my collection. And the moment I did that, I said, okay, no more X-Men. It needs to be something I love. I don't want to be, and it's noticing how the prices are going down for pieces in the aftermarket, and it's very difficult to move a piece. All of a sudden, you have to say, okay, if I'm gonna buy something, I need to know that at the very least, I'm not gonna sell it within a year, right?
Mhm.
I want to hold on to it like for a long time, and I want to make sure that my purchase counts. So I'm very selective now, much more than I was before, and I try to make sure that the purchases I do make are pieces that are from IP that I really love, or the statue really, really speaks to me. And yes, and so and I also want to enter like 1/6 scales. So that's how things have changed for me over time. Before I used to buy and sell a lot because it was easier to move pieces. Even if you took a small loss, at the very least, you put your piece up this week and it's selling like in a few days, right? On the Facebook group. You didn't have to use eBay. And like, there's so many, it was so easy to sell a statue. And since that's changed, it's changed how I collect. Definitely that's the biggest factor in changing how I collect, how easy it is to sell pieces. You can no longer get a piece because, oh, it looks nice. I guess I'll keep it for a short while, enjoy it in the moment and move on. I can't do that anymore. It's too it could take forever to sell a piece. To the extent where like you might not even, so people might not message you for a long time. Yeah. So definitely it's changed a lot for me.
Awesome. How about you, John?
Yeah, for me, the kind of like the evolution of collecting has gone from one like 5th scale to 6th scale figures to quarter scale, and slowly that creeping up to 1/3. Slowly, where I'm happy right now, and it's not that I've transitioned straight to just 3rd scale, because all the scales below that I still consider it's more the piece that if it speaks to me, or if I'm going for a specific look in their line, the line that I feel represents not necessarily the scale, but the characters that are represented in the line that fits my taste is really the route I'll go. And that's really what pushed me into 3rd scale. It was that presence that Sam mentioned, and the way the characters were being depicted that really got to me. I do love the museum look, but yeah, I still dabble here and there with any scale really. But like a lot of the chat members were saying, the pricing now is just ridiculous.
Shipping, pricing.
Like I really want that
boxes.
Prime 1 Penguin, and I think they had mentioned Eric had paid like $500 in shipping. Yeah, that's great. That's ridiculous.
On regular ground shipping.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Or boat
that's not
shipping,
happening.
Yeah.
I'm not in the hobby to just throw money away. You got to be reasonable. So what you do, you sit and wait, and if you own it one day, you own it, and if you don't, then you admire it from afar. That's my mentality. I'm not going to be spending crazy amounts of money on the collection anymore.
Yeah, I hear that. Yep. How about you? I don't know if you're going by Pudgy, Slimmy, or
Flaco,
or
all of the above.
Flamenco.
All of the above. How is collecting changing? It's gone for me from 6th scale to quarter scale to 3rd scale, back to 6th scale and 3rd scale, and now I think I'm going to be collecting dust because I'm running out of room.
Sounds rather grim.
It's getting grim. It's getting. I don't like having stuff in boxes per se, and it's. I mean, I love these bones. I've had them for years. And I have a bunch of tweeter heads upstairs that I don't really get to gaze at, and I look at these daily. But if I rotate them and like box up the bones, I don't know. I mean, I have them paired with the books, so part of the whole key of the display is that the book and the statue are a match. So I don't know. Even if I rotate everything, it's a big project, and it's becoming a bit of a chore. Unfortunately, where. Okay, what has me a little down this month is pre-ordering a bunch of stuff and then having like 4 pieces all come due the same month. After being pre-ordered, like stuff that I pre-ordered 2 years ago and 18 months ago, and I spaced out all my pre-orders, but now the big final payments are all coming due like the same month. I just paid for Aquaman, arrived today. Harley Quinn arrived like 10 days ago. And now I got the final notice for Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And I got the notice for the Thing, XM Thing.
And wait till the Hulk comes.
Yeah. Just don't even. So
I'm sorry.
It has me kind of like, it's sucking the joy out of it a little bit, just because it's a bit of a chore. That's my only problem right now.
I hear you, Pudgy. Like I feel like that's unspoken of with like a lot of collectors is like when they get a bunch of pieces all at once, and it kills the fun because like
it kills the fun.
The funds, like the amount of time you gotta take to like unbox these guys, put the box away, set it up,
Everything.
and then display it. Yeah,
and that's the thing. This display space for me is at a premium, so I got stuff coming that literally I don't have a spot for. I mean, it didn't stop me from getting the Hush years ago.
Yeah.
That's why I have them now. So I always have that mindset, but I still got the boxes for the Hush, and now it's getting to be.
Gotcha.
And I got 2,600, 2,700 square feet, so I'm not getting a bigger house.
How about
Knock
you?
a wall
An-
down.
Yeah, I know that's what Rishi would say. What about you, Anthony Kennedy?
Um, over the years, and I mean like since '95, I have dealt with like a lot of companies that never continued with the line, and it always upset me. So say DC Direct years ago did a line of Bust, and they would just release like 7, 8 characters, and all of a sudden the line would die, and they would constantly rotate this. There was another company that did Transformer statues. They did several statues, went out of business. After a while, it kind of killed the momentum for me for getting things in my past and childhood that I really enjoyed. So I started focusing on the books and characters that I liked from Marvel, DC. As the years progressed and the statue prices started getting more expensive and the sizes were getting bigger, I had to put rules for myself on how much I was going to spend and how big I was going to go due to the amount of space I had. So I'm at a point now where I'm happy at 1/6 with my statues and figures and whatnot. A quarter scale has to be priced reasonably, and it has to be a character that I'm really like.
Mhm.
Okay, it can't be just, oh, it looks great, I gotta have it because everyone else says they have it. No, I learned to stop following the Joneses and march to my own beat.
Yeah.
So right now, I feel everything is manageable. I mean, there's some pieces that I look at it, it's like second guess it, but it works. But I try to focus on just like Marvel, DC characters that I like, and I try not to duplicate it unless it's Spider-Man because I'm a big Spider-Man fan. So, but like right now, Tweeterhead's got my attention. Iron Studios has my attention. Sideshow on occasion has my attention. You know,
J&D.
I didn't drink the J&D Kool-Aid, and that ain't gonna happen. So
I'll send you some silica packets too. Don't
I'm
worry.
flushing them down the toilet. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you
no.
right
Make
now.
sure you sniff them first because trust me, it'll change your life.
What the fuck?
You just
That's
silicone
different. That's
everything, huh?
You're like that guy in Jonestown trying to get people to drink the J&D Kool-Aid, man. It ain't gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. Jim Jones.
There you go. He's the Jim Jones of J&D.
Well, last but not least, Rashid, how about you, man?
I kind of agree with even though I hate to say it on live, agree with Buck.
Uh-oh.
But it's
Oh,
true. It's like me and John talked about it before back in the day. It's hard selling these pieces now. You know what I'm saying? Like I was lucky that I got rid of a lot of the old sideshow pieces that were like premium format, mixed media. The old ones that where the faces look like anime bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I was able to get rid of those. But it's hard selling pieces now. So it's like before someone would come out and you would say, you know what, I want that piece. I'll put it on eBay and stuff like that and sell them. Now I make sure that I get characters that's in sync with the comic books that I collect. So like Thanos, Lady Death, I love that piece. That piece stays because I love Thanos, you know. And it's just that also running. I'm definitely running out of room more than anybody. So it's like, and I got my last pieces that I come. So I added up tonight. Today I was at work and I said, damn, I got 7 pre-orders, and that got to be it. You know what I'm saying? Like NYC, I always wanted a Slave one. I always told everybody I'm just waiting for Slave one, and it came out. You know, any other shit from NYC so far, I don't need. I just wanted the Slave one, but it's just you run out of space. So I had to realize that you know what, like you just can't have everything. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna go broke trying to buy everything. And listen, I'd rather have money in the bank than to go broke with statues that I can't even sell to replenish, back that bank account and stuff. And then you're paying for storage units. You know, luckily I was able to get a storage unit for a cheaper price that I was paying. But you got to keep, when you got these type of storage units, you got to keep flipping. So you got to get somebody to carry the name for it so you can move and get that deal for that storage unit. And you got to make these, you got to keep flipping back and forth. Once, sometimes couple.
They increase the
years.
price every 6 months,
Right,
right?
and increase while you and the thing about it is while you sit in that storage unit, that's when your rent goes up. But the person you could come along and get the same storage for mine and pay like $100 for it. So now I'm paying 400 for, and then I gotta switch it to a different storage unit and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
just to get
it's
that
like
intro price.
eventually all of us are gonna run out of room unless everybody says, you know what, I'm stopping here. You know, you see Phoenix room, you know, he can't even seem like he can walk around in that room. His room is filled up, you know, and he still had got like 2 pizzas and stuff like that. So eventually you run out.
Oh man, hate.
Where the hate came from?
That ain't hate. He's telling the truth.
I didn't think that was hate, but
Hey, you guys, really
it
quick.
was just a fact.
John, you gotta get out of here, man.
I gotta bounce this. Sorry, I gotta bounce a little early this week.
Good night,
good, man.
good
Pleasure
night,
to spend some time with
John.
you guys.
It's time
He's
to
gonna
go.
watch a soap.
Have some fun.
Boom, boom. Good night.
Don't
Thanks for joining.
Don't be letting Buck spread this
Later.
J&D love, all right?
Yeah,
Spread the
night,
J&D love. It has to be warranted, though.
Oh, I'll give you the silica package too, John. It seems like you want some as well.
God damn, you trying to kill everybody tonight.
Goddamn.
Get out of here,
Rashid
John.
would
Love
have
it, guys.
told
Take
me
it
it was
easy.
poisonous. I would have
Yeah,
thought
man.
you were just trying to be
Appreciate
my friend.
Yeah.
Buck Fangs killing more people than cocaine.
I'm sorry about that, Rashid. You were saying?
Yeah, but you know, so you know, you gotta, you know, it's basically like I'm changing by like definitely. I already got the space. I'm already making the space for the last statue that I got coming in. But after that, that's it. I mean, like I'm not gonna put the rest of this. You know,
Yeah.
like even if I wanted to sell my Doom on Throne, I had it for a number of years now. I enjoyed it. It could go to somebody now. But at the end of the day, let's keep it real. The aftermarket sales suck. You know, and you've seen it, Steve. You still got people trying to sell stuff on the aftermarket, like they, you know, like they smoking crack. Like I want $4,000 for this one statue. You know?
I've seen that, Corey. I've seen that.
Like, you violate me, man. You violate me, man.
He called me Steve.
I
He
can't
called me
wait to
Steve.
catch you at Comic Con.
That's like calling Superman Clark Kent.
Don't worry, yo, Pudgy, don't worry. He gonna be getting his autograph and Shamik like, yo, this dude right here, Rashid. That's
Oh,
him.
you getting Shamik on him?
Yep.
It's a trap.
Dude, you lucky he ain't sent Raheem.
Cool. Well, well, thank you guys for. I can't load up any more comments for some reason. It's stuck on Anthony Kennedy. This is the last one I got for
Really?
some reason. So
Bro,
it's
there's
all
one
good.
after that. I got the one where you said test.
Yeah, I got the one that says test.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even got that yet.
But-
Maybe it's a StreamYard thing.
Yeah, look, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna reload this really quick. So I'll be back like in 2 seconds. I'll be right
Alright.
back.
Yeah. Ali's gone.
Oh
man.
shoot, he's going. So check this out, y'all. Let me
Damn,
tell you
that
what that dude CMP dude. He's a snake. He went up to me and was like, "Yo, tell Rashid straight up that I'm coming." CMP.
God damn.
You've been
We were
missed,
just
dude. We're
talking
just
about
saying how
Rashid
much how
like
friendly you are to
6K.
Rashid.
You saw
Have to
how quick
watch-
he came. You saw how quick he came back.
I knew something was gonna happen, man.
lurking backstage.
Yeah, mad quick, man.
All right, man. We gotta start off with
this is
sexy
nice.
one.
Oh my.
Is this custom?
It's
Yeah.
custom.
Wow.
I don't know who made this one. I only got I got it from my art.
You ain't getting nothing like that licensed.
Oh, that's cool. The Harley mallet with the Catwoman.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Easter eggs.
There's
Okay.
got to be a switch out that's more revealing than that for that pose, though.
Forced to me.
You know it.
Is this the render or this is the actual statue? Or you don't know?
This is a render. I think it's a render,
Okay. Gotcha.
right?
It's a render.
All right.
I don't know.
So
Look
many
at the
poison
way
ivys, I
the
can't get
background
excited.
is like pitch black. That's not realistic.
It's
What
that
are you talking
XM level.
about?
You can't get
Yeah.
that kind of darkness. Like
It's actually one of those blackout shade things. You can see it.
You do have professional photographers, Buck. You do know that, right? That
I mean,
Then
you
there
could-
is a color that's that black that you can't even tell.
It's called black, but it's the absence of light.
The only thing I don't want on his is the boots. I don't want. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
boot should.
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
She's got Catwoman's cowl,
You
Harley's
want?
mallet.
Oh, and her underwear.
Mm.
See that?
You want her to be without her
No,
underwear?
you guys see that?
Underwear. What are you talking about?
You got?
Oh,
Oh.
Harley. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Damn, Buck.
I got those too. Okay.
Catwoman's mask is right there too.
Yeah.
Easter eggs are cool. I don't know. There's just so many good Poison Ivies, though. Like, for me, customs is like for characters that you
Where's her foot twisted?
don't really see a lot.
I wish somebody do carry the Man Bat. You know, I mean, I know there's another one out there, but they need, like you said, they need to do more custom of characters that they haven't done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
so
a fake
there's-
that out to?
Ooh, isn't that what's that called? That's more of Romita. God.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool, but he looks a little bulky for Spider-Man.
What I like about it is that it's Spider-Man, and a lot of interpretations of him as a boy, like young.
Mm-hmm.
Who's calling this? Sosa?
Yeah, Sosa.
Yeah,
That's why he's so yoked.
Yeah.
But there's like Spider-Man in the
That
comics.
angle's good. I
Even
like
though a
that.
lot of people don't like Slot's run, but when he was, a man and Parker Industries and all of that good stuff.
If you slim them out a little bit, I think I would like this. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
good now. It looks good now. It's just you gotta just slim them down a little bit.
I agree with you.
Yeah. I think it's 1/6 too,
How much
right?
cream?
Or is this?
No,
I think
it's
it's
quarter
quarter
scale.
scale. It's
It's
quarter
quarter
scale.
scale, yeah.
Dang.
The winky eyes doesn't really match the pose for me though.
I think you can swap them out. There's a swap out eye set. I'm not sure.
Mm.
This is a render too.
No,
Kaz,
this
or-
is painted.
Can you get us? Can you zoom up on the portrait, see if it's able to? It look like it's able to change or no?
Not at the neck, but at the eyes. They come off, I think.
Oh, the eyes come off, not the torso on Buck.
No, not the torso.
Oh, that's smart though. That's pretty smart.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
they
right,
have
right.
different eyes thing. That this is.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's
Nice.
magnetized. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's hot.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I do agree it's a little muscular, but if I'm
So
gonna
cool.
do
So
it,
you lose an eye.
yeah, no. If I do a museum one, this one doesn't look too bad at all.
I quite like this. I just would have preferred a different pose. That's less zesty.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got a lot of sass right there.
Yeah.
And here's a custom Swamp Thing. This reminds me of the freaking Prime One.
Or maybe
Yeah.
Nah.
it is. Proportions are odd.
Yeah. I like the Prime one way better. Why you look like he got a fur coat on? Like you know how
Yeah.
women have shawls with the fur.
Boots with the fur.
Throw me off too.
Yeah.
Real loss.
Yeah.
Our boy, Mr. Books got this one back. He sold it, and this guy buys it the following week again. I was like, God damn.
I think it was their show at WonderCon. Is it WonderCon that made him damn look what's coming out? So I'm gonna pick it up again. I think that's what convinced him.
He says, "I'm back, bitches." No, big congrats. I know our guy Piggy has this one too. So,
But does Piggy have
With
the fork though?
Yes, he does have the
he
fork,
got- he
Buck
finally got it.
hater.
He got it. He got
I
it.
haven't- I
Now
haven't
that
seen-
was hate right there.
That's pure.
I haven't seen
That was
definitive
pure.
proof.
I'm
It was an
waiting for-
image, and AI's doing crazy shit these days, man. I don't know.
What's the guy with the hook and the trap jaw?
Trap jaw.
Yeah.
I love how they did the trap jaw.
Yeah.
I think that came out really good.
I think this is their best line.
Yeah, this is beautiful, man. I like how the bases match.
Are they gonna do Thundercats?
That's from
You guys don't know.
Sideshow. That's the old Sideshow.
Yeah, I
skeleton.
don't think that's their Skeletor is more modern.
Oh.
Tweet ahead.
Yeah, they're doing Thundercats next too. They did they have two already.
I don't know, but that Pancho didn't look too great.
Yeah, it doesn't look as great as this, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish they could continue the when they PCS did the first Lionel and just said, "Oh, let's continue," you know. But
If you guys could keep an eye on the chat, like it doesn't load for me still. So if you guys, if somebody has a question or something, just let me know.
Okay, yeah. Here's one from. Is Buck really going to? No, I'm not. I can't say that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, I saw this. I saw this one. I think. Yeah, I saw this one.
She's a ton of swap outs, man.
I think I saw this one.
Oh man, someone in the chat is saying like Rashid's J's are fake. It said he just buys the eBay verified tags on eBay and then they ship them to.
Buck, stop it, bro. You still got slave ones, man. Shut up. Man.
Hey,
Slave Force ones.
Those are bespoke.
They're bespoke.
We got Alan saying Prime 1 Swamp Thing is still the best.
Yeah.
That was the last one I see. Yeah.
Nah, this is not the storm I saw.
Slifer says Vegeta is a dope character. Buck don't know what the heck he's talking about. I can't wait to debate him tomorrow so I could crush that little cockroach.
Cat.
Yeah.
Cat. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Constructive.
Buck's ready though. I gotta get some questions lined up.
Is this the only porch they have for this piece?
No, they have this one. They also have the one with the hair going up. It almost looks too similar, right?
Yeah.
I'm not feeling this.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's too soft.
And then
I really want to like this, man, but it's the portrait on that Witchblade is. I mean,
Smoke
yeah.
show.
I mean, what do you think?
I do like the chest. I don't know
I
why.
don't know. The body is correct. I just need a little. It needs a little emotion. Like, I mean, like they should. I don't understand why XM should say, "Let that Wonder Woman be an example of when it comes to our emotion." You know, change it. This is another stare. I don't know.
well,
Yeah, it's blank.
Yeah.
She hasn't been programmed yet. She's like Westwood. Westworld.
And this actually turn that
Westworld.
The last picture. Turn to
This
the
one?
other one. No, the other one. This remind me of the comic book. So XM definitely.
Oh, if she stayed
gets
to the side
comic,
like that, that'd be perfect.
but
Yeah.
they just need to change the emotion on the on her face. That's it. And
Give her a
then
little more expression, something.
The
Yeah.
thing is, this ain't even XM. This is XM puts them out. But what's the studio's name again?
Oh, this is Top Cow. I know you're talking about because I have the box for my Angelus. I know you're talking about.
Yeah. It's the same team that did Angelus. Did this.
There's not many Witchblade pieces.
I love Witchblade too.
I have the
man.
first one.
Carl says
Claymore
Divine
line.
Studio.
Yeah, Divine Studio.
Divine Studio.
I think XM does their production. I don't know how they're affiliated, but it's weird.
I think it's similar to
LBS
right? It's
setup?
similar to LBS.
I mean, what do you guys think about this Witchblade?
I think it's awesome.
I think I agree with you. I think everything about it is on point. I think the facial expression could be a little more emotion to it, a little more.
Just a little. You either give it like a little smirk.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like yelling when she's just standing there, but just a little something.
I think she just has that neutral expression. I think also, I understand what you guys are saying. I feel like this is not really much of an offender, but because we've been seeing it in XM pieces, we're hyper vigilant now. I think this is just like, I think this works honestly, especially for the pose and what she's doing. She's not doing anything that really demands like an expression on her face that's less neutral.
But if you run into a silicone field and you need to fix your joint.
With silicone, you get the lifeless. You get the manipulate. Don't worry, Rashid. I'm not selling you the silicone. I'll send you some eBay tags for your Jordans.
Can you right? So you selling aftermarket tags for people who buy fake Jordans? Are you trying to say Rashid has fake Jordans?
I didn't say that.
There we go.
Who makes this?
Let's J and
Oh my
die.
gosh, what's up with? She's got a.
Ugh.
Yo, I'm not touching those breasts. Keep them away from me.
Many movies.
It's the
I
lighting.
don't want to catch that skin disease.
You got to see it in person.
I mean,
You gonna make me?
what was
spit out my drink?
My
Got
thing is,
leprosy.
but my thing with these characters, and don't get me wrong, I know you
Mhm.
like J&D, but I just like, what did she do anything great in the movie that warrants her to be made like, or
No,
was it
no.
just
You're looking at her greatness right there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I even feel like these are bigger than the movie. I don't know. If I was to
Yeah.
say.
yeah?
She. I mean,
Her hair
honestly, the
look like
only
a
reason they
Barbie
made
doll's
it is
hair.
because she
Look at that.
looks good. That's like she's pretty. That's probably
You don't
why
have
they
a
made it.
problem with that
Yeah.
hair? Go to that next picture, Steve. Go
That
back.
hair looks
Back.
terrible.
The
Go
This
hairline.
one?
right there, right there. Do you have a problem with that, Buck?
Yes.
Yeah. Look at
Yeah.
that. That's
Th-
bad.
th-
Yeah.
That, that's something that you always see with silicone. Only certain like hairstyles like look really good. I think that's the big thing they need to work on as a company. Like trying to fix that like unnatural hairline. You need a soft transition, but it's too harsh.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should talk to Mattel about that.
I don't do. No, honestly speaking, though, does Barbie fix that? They
I have no idea.
no idea.
Hey, Buck, did you see the
When I go to
J&D
my
movie?
sister's house, I'll ask my niece to show me her Barbies.
Oh my god,
Buck, did you see the J&D movie? It's doing really well.
the
Think it make-
J&D movie.
Yeah.
Buck, would you date a silicone woman?
A silicone woman? Would I date a silicone woman?
That's all he dates. are silicone women.
Don't answer that question.
What
Don't
kind
answer that
of
question.
is
Look, is there an echo?
Maybe your
How do you
skin
answer
is
the
so
question with a
smooth.
question?
So they did a
What's the
Silver
answer, Buck?
Surfer or 1/6 scale, man. This thing is impressive.
That looks
I mean, it's
great.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's matching. These are our bones in the background, but this is a custom one.
Yeah.
This guy added.
That looks really nice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I really want this
It
one.
looks nice chromed
The
out.
Modoc looks
Yeah,
awesome.
I wish XM would do a Modoc just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, XM has done this, the Super Scroll. They done thing. I don't know when they're gonna come out with their Galactus, but Modoc, I think should have been done.
Yeah, and not
I
the
think-
movie version, the comic book.
Nah, hell no, not the movie.
You don't want just a
the
projected face.
Bowen version just double the size. I think that who would rock. You know who would knock out Modoc? Honestly, Martin Canali would knock it out. The Marvel.
Modoc?
Yes, his detail would knock it out the park.
I don't know. I think it might be. I would be surprised if he does because I usually put on something like this more organic in terms of the sculpt. But Modoc has so much like machinery like on his body.
Ooh,
Aside from
whoever does the
remember,
Transformer
the
line
face.
for.
You could get somebody else to do the body, but I think he would knock out the portrait of that.
Get
face.
that Nisi dude. That needs the one that does the Prime Transformers. Get him.
Look at this one.
Yeah, I can see why.
Hey, that's a cool show.
He has my arm open like I've conquered men.
Oh my god.
Well, how did it go? Did everyone decide
How to beat a girl?
How to beat a girl.
It's fun, right? Because it's really hard. Because you never want to. You always want to see a studio try. Like you don't want them to be like, oh no, a grail exists. We should not try it. But the conversation was interesting because we figure out how can that. So it was a good conversation.
The grill obviously is the XM Storm, right?
Yeah, but you can't get that anymore realistically, right? So there's all of these attempts at a Storm, and then none of them are bad. It's just that knowing that the XM1 exists, I'll wait for that one out of the ones that they announce. Because whether it's they're 1/3, whether it's just something a little off with it, knowing that, and the same with Superman Hush, right? It's just sort of like there's going to be other attempts at a Superman, but Hush exists, and what can you do to make people be like, I'm getting this one, I like this one better, and like you can't really chase them, so you got to do something different. So I think it's just you got to do something different and capture what makes that character great. And you could do, I think any of these pieces that people call grails can get blown out. I just don't see it happening a lot for whatever reasons. Because, if they make what's in my head, it'll be perfect for me. But everybody has their own thing in their head. Because I know ways you could improve on all of this for me personally, but that's just for me.
I'd ask you a question. Like I mean, ask everybody. Do you think the XM Storm is a grail because there's nothing better, or because and like it has such a low ES, or because it's actually that great of a statue. Personally,
I
I think like the Storm herself, she's really good. Great, fantastic expression, great pose. The base is a turd.
the base is one of my favorite parts about this piece.
No,
For the piece,
I have to think
absolutely.
it. I think it's a grail.
Yeah.
No.
The bass is what drew me to it. Like anytime I see it, like an X-Men exclusive background or anybody who has a background like MMC
Yeah.
Pains, the bass draws me up just like the tornado until you see her in all her beauty. Like it's just, it does it
I ain't
for
gonna
me.
front. XM makes nice asses on their statue, so the way she's curved and stuff like that, you
Yeah.
see how her
Oh
pose
my.
is.
Yeah, the
Nah,
anatomy.
seriously, I rather exotic her being exotically in the air. I know
Yeah.
she would be like these two on the right,
Floating.
but you know, it's more sexier on the
You
XM.
nailed it. Cause that's the thing. It's nothing wrong with having like sexiness and like it's a
Right.
super sexy statue and it's also captures her character in a way. And you look at her anatomy,
Mhm.
whereas the sideshow one on the right, it's classic, but it's
Right.
there. But there's something that, like as she said it perfect, exotic about the XM piece.
Mhm.
It's more than just I'm gonna put Storm there. Like they captured a moment in which she's always been a sexy character, and right there. There's two different switch outs you could do for the head, and this one's always bugged me out with her just like I'm giving in to all my crazy power,
I like
and then
it,
she's
though.
got the one that's more serious. But that pose is so well done, like just floating up. I don't. It's curvy. It's not just straight. Look at both of those on the right. I'm just a straight letter I. You know what I mean? And look at the composition of her body, where her legs is up at the front, it's twisting up, and then she's like necked
A little
out,
bit more
arms stretched.
dynamic.
And then look at the fingers. Look at the fingers on the sideshow one, and then look at the fingers. The fingers on the XM piece have more personality than both of these statues put together. Just the hands. You know what I mean? So there's something to the way her leg is bent up, her fingers are. It's more than just saying here's Storm and everything is just straight. And there's a Storm, my arms open. There's more personality in every inch of this, from the base up to the tip of her freaking forehead, than any of these other statues for me personally. And I think that's what makes it more than just a Storm statue. And I think that's what makes Hush more than just a Superman statue. It's their iconic showing off their powers and their most, and then you.
This is from Mr. Kennedy.
It's an old.
They did a larger version of
That's
this, yes, as you can see, based off the original art. It's more really dynamic.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I to answer your question, yeah, I think it's a very definitive Storm for me. And until I get something with that much personality in it, I'm not. I'm ready to buy a Storm, but it's gotta have the same amount of personality, if not more, than the XM one for me to budge on it.
Awesome. Well, I gotta rewatch it, man, because I need to catch up on a lot of stuff. But tomorrow you guys are having a show too, right?
Yeah, debate. If Slife is still down, there's gonna be one will be dubbed the anime boy representative for
Oh,
constructive
man.
outrage. We can't control what other people do. We could only control. But hopefully Buck can put it together, have a good strong debate. I heard he's a master debater, so
There's no
it should be
debate happening.
Her master debater, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be subjugating rogue elements in my kingdom. That's all.
He already threatened to banish people to Shadow Realms who doesn't agree with him. So I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man.
And
So
at
it'll be
9 p.m. Eastern, you guys, just to give you
let's
guys
have some
some
fun. Appreciate the shout out.
Ooh.
This was cool, man. I love like
sharp.
yeah, I don't know if these are Moji cases or what kind of case these are, but I love like the stone background and the glass, like everything. This looks
I
insanely
think
big.
Yeah,
it
like
might be
this-
IKEA. Are they? Or no?
PAX units.
I don't know.
Nah.
And then he put like some kind of vinyl covering on the inside. You can see the seams on it. Maybe, I don't know.
Yo, Buck, if you would have told me this was
'Cause
yours,
even
I would've been
those
like, yo, Buck,
no,
that's crazy.
no, I've jumped into the 3D realm. Everything is digital behind me. No real collection. But you see the doors, the what's it called? The handles, the things holding them up. What do you call those again?
Yeah.
Yeah, because those look like the same kind of. I mean, how can I figure out the name? The latches? No.
Oh, like
Oh,
these ones.
hinges,
The hinges. Oh
hinges,
my
hinges.
god, yeah, that's the word.
Wow.
The hinges for those. That's why I thought maybe it was IKEA.
Those are
I
some
mean,
Feel-
IKEA ass hinges, but
yeah,
I think all
What's
hinges
up,
don't look
Spider?
like that.
a
So
bunch of them look like that. Yeah.
this is nice. You should steal this for your background since you're doing AI.
You steal this.
Yeah.
Oh, and John's not here, so like we'll skip this. No kidding.
Yeah, if you want to fall asleep, definitely watch this episode. It puts you to bed
Definitely.
really quick.
There's lots of white noise.
It's
So-
ASMR.
Buck, I haven't got to catch up with this one. I saw the end of it, but like,
Mhm.
can you go over like what you guys talked about a little bit?
Yeah, I guess I was talking to John about how like no normally don't really like I know we always go over pieces, we talk about them, but we never really get to go in depth into what makes something special or like how you can really go in and see how much effort and thought and intention can go into like certain pieces from a company, and how much time and effort they just put into the decisions they make, and to make it make sense, a cohesive story where like if you want to put the effort to look deeper into the statue that you have, and you can come out of it with a really deep appreciation for the craftsmanship and the ideas that went into making it a reality, right? So that this is we went over certain pieces LBS has done that really has that kind of intention behind it, and then other pieces where like it's kind of difficult to see where like whether it has has that same kind of intent behind it, and the fact that it feels like now they've established a pattern, or maybe it almost feels like they're taking the predictable and easy step
Mm.
in some ways, where like when you look at other pieces and you can see, wow, okay, they can really dig into something and go this far. I want them to make the effort at the very least to go that far on every single piece. I know that's quite a task, and it's quite a lot to ask from a company. And I said it on live too as well, is that I might want that from them, because a lot of people made the criticism, you're thinking too much about this, you're going too deep into this, and I want to say, I guess, fair point to that, but there's value in having something have multiple layers of understanding to it, so that if you do want to go that deep, there's something to sink your teeth into. But
Mhm.
if you don't want to, you still get something amazing as well. So yeah.
Oh, no, I hear you, and I feel like that's the best episode. Well, that was the best episode for you. It's storytelling basis. It's like the breakdown. I could see it now. You analyzing and then just interpreting it a different way than we do. You know. But
My favorite part about that was the insight on the Thor piece and how purposeful that was, and how like really well thought out the storytelling of that base was, and as you transition later, it just becomes less and less and less. I think I commented that I was like, if the Thor piece was unique to that, I think the line would have benefited more, because now it feels like they just feel like they have to do
Yeah.
that because that one was such a hit.
They're stuck
But
in a
I think
paradigm.
The
like that they've
storytelling
created
with
for
the
themselves.
storytelling with that whole mythology made sense for Thor.
Yeah.
What you say now? They just putting heads on them.
Feels that way. I mean, it is that way, unfortunately. But I think, I think they need to pull out of that. They kind of building themselves into a hole with each new piece that follows that same, like what's the word? That same formula. They're digging themselves deeper in the hole until they just say, well, you know what, we don't have to do that anymore. Even though they've been making pieces like that, sometimes you just have to call, if something isn't so great or it's not working, then you just have to go, well, it's not, we're doing it a certain way and we're gonna break from that. And and I'm understanding that it might be a lot of people might be upset. They have to find the balance between, do we want to keep people happy with the consistency and the continuity between everything in the line, or do we want to start doing stuff that like, that feels like inspired again, right?
Yeah, because if you tell me, oh, what is LBS next piece, I pretty much can guarantee you I get very close to what is it going to look like and what type of base it's going to be. And that's not exciting for a reveal for me personally, but for a lot of people who really likes to keep their collections uniform like that, I can see it working. But for me, it's just like,
I think that's the hard part. That's the dilemma for them. Or like, I don't want to assume I know what like they're thinking and what their intent is, because for all we know, like I'm like, literally the complaint is that it's predictable, or it might and sometimes it's not. It doesn't fit. But like sometimes predictable is the intent.
Desired,
You want,
too.
yeah, exactly. That might be what they want. Yeah, they want it to look. They want that
Uniform.
uniformity across everything, right?
Well,
Jarhead,
you
you're
guys have-
muted.
Hey, Steve, I just sent you some pictures of what I think a beautiful storm is.
ooh.
Oh,
Let's just check this out really
Pop,
quick. I can't show comments still. I try reloading and everything. It still doesn't do anything. So sorry, guys.
sorry.
Is it not safe for work, Pics?
Oh yeah, let me double check.
Everyone's just like saying they don't want Rashid to win like the election. Send him back to Facebook jail. Come on, guys. That's some respect.
Savage Lands, you going Savage Lands with it?
Yes, sir.
This looks
That's
awesome.
dope, but you got to give me a regular one before you give me Savage Land.
Yeah, this looks awesome. But production, Jarhead, production. Will it measure up?
We gonna find out.
Yeah,
We gonna find out.
I hope
good.
it does.
I like her.
I hope it does. It's a great sculpt.
Wow, look at that.
That looks cool. Right there.
But everything they do with her, whenever she paints it, like it always looks awesome.
Yeah, her face too hard though. Pause.
She's mad.
Nah, I don't want a mad woman. I want like a sexy, dominant woman. That looks like she's ready to rip your Johnson off.
That's not
You
sexy.
You
or
like to be dominated? Just
Her face
just
is
as
not
well?
sexy, bro.
Oh,
She looks like
Sometimes it's nice, Crippler.
if I was on an island, I saw her coming toward me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if you show me
I'm
what
still
to
in.
do,
I'm still in.
You're in. That thong was in there for sure.
that's why I'll be burying your body and I'll still be running around the island trying to hunt her ass down.
That's fine. That's fine. I get my my 2 minutes and I'm good. No kidding.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
2 minutes.
That's all. No kidding.
2 minutes.
All right, man. So let's keep going. And so yeah, you guys were asking about the penguin and our guy Eric from what's his YouTube called again? Art something. Oh man, freaking John just
Can't
mentioned it.
recall.
Yeah, but he has his own
Anybody-
YouTube now.
Anybody else have this on pre-order?
I think John had it actually. What do you guys think? There's a bunch of swap outs for this thing.
Yeah, I got the deluxe.
It looks good.
Ooh, look at those teeth. The DeVito.
There you go. Atticus says all things art. Or is it
All
All
everything
things art. Yeah,
All things
Tix,
art?
man.
Shout out to
Robert Anderson says everything art.
Something art.
I gotta see. I like this.
Fatal. No.
I like this one the most. Look at that! Look at that mink, man. I mean that coat. That look like some
Yeah.
pimp. He look like a pimp for real.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know.
So
The box
coat
was
is sculpted,
huge.
but the fur is mixed media, right?
It has to be mixed, right?
I like it like that though. You know, mostly
Yeah.
scope. Yeah. It
Because
looked like they
keeps
added
the
more
shape.
fur. I don't know if the fur was like that on the prototype at the top. But it looks-
Oh, where it expands a little bit.
yeah, I don't remember them doing it like that. I could be wrong, but I don't remember it being that wide.
I think this looks nicer than when I first seen, like when I see the pictures. In,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stock.
And this is a foldable umbrella too. That's crazy, man. It's gonna break, but
Fatal
fold
says
it
he's
up.
got the penguin.
Shout out to Fatal.
Hey.
He has an order. Or he had it came in.
I think probably ordered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man,
he
look at
also
that
has
talon.
a Savage Storm.
The towel looks tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a cool piece, man. It looks small to me. Like I know the box when he was unboxing was huge,
Nah,
but
I saw him hold it up though. It was kind of huge the way he had
was
it. 'Cause
it? Oh,
yeah, because Penguin's supposed to be kind of like he's chubby, he's fat.
It should be the size of a 1/4, right? Because
Well,
it's 1/3, but he's a small character.
well, what do you guys think about the sideshow one so far compared to this one? Which one do you guys like better?
If you want something that's more classic, less grimy, you go with this. The sideshow is like pretty grimy and dirty and dingy in terms of like what it's going for.
But if you didn't know, I mean, do you think that represents the Penguin more than this one, or
No, I think this represents the character better.
Right.
Just
This one has many options too. You can go Mafia with him. You can go Burton with him. Comic with him.
good DeVito with him.
You can go DeVito.
Alan Kiefer says he likes how they did the snow on the base.
I can go back to the base. I thought it
That
would
base
be
looks really
more.
nice,
I guess it has glitter. I wonder does it have glitter like the Mr. Freeze?
It looks like it right here.
Yeah. What about the Batman? Isn't the Batman on waitlist too?
Oh, the one that goes behind him. I think he is.
Yeah.
That thing is huge, man. Tall. Looks good. Like Eric posted up on his YouTube, so he does an unboxing on it. So check it out.
Look at that nose on one of those noses. Not that one, the other one. Where's no.
This one?
Nope. That one.
I think it's a swap out. Look at that. It looks like there's like a.
Shit.
Wow.
Damn.
You could, yo.
That's a beak.
God damn.
That thing got multiple purposes.
I think it's a swap out to be honest. Oh no. Sorry.
There we go. And that would be a hey, okay.
I kind of like the DeVito one.
Okay, there's 4 portraits. That last one is Jim Lee, right? This one, or is that Fabok?
No, it's Fatback. It's Fatback. Sorry.
Fabok.
I remember there was a vulture on this thing, wasn't there? Like he was holding the vulture or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got it.
Maybe that's DX or something. DX bonus on us.
Bonus.
This is cool.
That
I
cigarette
like it a lot.
though is like buried in the fur.
That's how you hold it.
Yo, I don't think that man. I think if he was really smoking, that fur's on fire right now.
It's a cool piece. It didn't go overboard with the base. It's subtle.
There's another repaint. I think Shane had his repainted too, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Dark Lord. I like this one a lot. Like the nails, like all painted up, all dirty.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice sculpt for Beast.
Is this XM Studios, right?
Yep.
Yep. I like the nails.
Yeah. You guys think it's too blue? Like they have a before and after.
I don't have a problem with the original one. I do like the repaint to gives it a little more animation pop, like for like the 90s animation. But
I don't like the repaint. I think it's too unnatural.
Too poppy, blueberry.
Like it's overly saturated.
It's like radioactive versus like natural blue.
But like you can understand that as it's trying to probably make it look like the show or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Figure Kong said the penguin without the top hat is Arkham.
The video game. That's right.
Yeah.
She goes.
This is for our boy. Is he Slimmy? What is he at now?
Whatever.
It's that guy. Whatever.
Good.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
This looks good.
I love this thing. Punchy.
The lighted base looks good.
Yo, I'm excited for any Green Lantern fan who's getting this. That's it right there, dude. The squirrely squirrel.
Oh, there you go, Rishi. That's for you right there.
Another unread on Omnibus.
Wow.
Wow.
Such beautiful designs.
Oh shit!
Look at that. That looks good.
He's got the
Boom.
light up in his
Look at
chest.
that.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
that's hot.
Boom.
That's the prime one, right? If not, it's
Yep.
Yes,
really
sir.
biting
Yep,
off it.
So yours is going to be shipping soon, I guess, right, Pudge?
Yeah, one more payment.
Tell me it's not batteries.
So it's funny because this is plug, this is battery, this is a battery, but the only way to get inside there is to take the upper torso off, and there's another
Really?
battery up here. Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Why is
But-
Sideshow leading the pack in freaking like USB? Well, I'm
It's-
not asking why, because they thinking ahead. That's dope.
I think it's just, for instance, that like a lantern, it's impossible to do wired. There's no way to get the wire into there.
Like I seen some that actually has connections like on the torso and the bottom half, and you do that, and then whatever's powering, if the power's coming from the USB or the base, then
Mhm.
it got connections to plug in.
For like the
all of
oh, you mean the torso? Yeah, the torso. Like I think the torso could have been done to make it like powered, but the lantern, I don't see how they would engineer that. Like they can't
Oh,
run
no,
a
no,
wire
not the
into
lantern.
that.
The lantern
Yeah.
could be battery, yeah, sure. But the chest, anything that's on the body can be powered in that one.
Yeah, because there's like
Oh,
what,
Steve, I saw
five different
that.
switches?
Yeah.
All right, just watching
Dude,
book figs,
yo.
corporate.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
I have no
Thanks,
idea what this
corporate.
means, but I saw it on one of the groups, and I was like, I know book fangs. What's going on with the
Yo.
cornbreads?
These
You
are,
need to see
these
them
are these are
things, dude.
bespoke. I don't know what you're talking about.
He changed the game though. Like, on our merch
We rock
shop, a lot
vintage.
of people pre-ordered the cornbread ones.
Look, I
So-
even named it hate. So I don't really know what's going on.
We have another name for it, but we won't say it on your show out of respect. But
Wow.
but you can get those on our merch shop.
Sam, you already said it several times on this show.
Oh really? Did I call them the
Yes.
Slave Force ones?
Yeah, you said that
I didn't,
earlier.
I didn't mean to call them the Slave Force
Look,
ones.
you ever heard of Silverhawks?
Yeah. Silver.
Next.
I saw a commercial for that today. But
Yes.
I guess getting back to Pudgy really quick. Pudgy, you excited to get this thing?
Yeah, I'm not
Jefferson
excited for the
ones.
shipping.
The shipping,
But
yeah, the
yeah,
shipping's gonna be.
yeah, the shipping's a killer.
I really feel that
Well, yeah.
Sinestro is needed with this piece.
Damn.
So somebody got this in hand?
Yeah, this
Tell
is
you,
your boy.
Rashid, you get the Sinestro, and then we'll do a show, and we'll put our pictures side by side.
There we go.
We'll have
Yeah,
a we'll have a
smart.
virtual collection for Buck. A virtual collection.
You know what we should do? We should do like the what you call it, the pyramid.
Uh huh.
So everybody get their statue, they put their money in. You know what I'm saying? That'll be it.
Yes. Yeah. We'll do a statue timeshare. How about that?
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wait, was Rashid talking about a pyramid scheme?
You called it pyramid. That's all you called
Oh,
it.
my-
No schemes during an election year, sir.
Exactly. Stop it, bro.
Oh man. Wait, is he missing a finger?
Yo,
Yeah.
Buck,
Yo,
what's
Yo,
up?
what,
Go back
who
to
was
that-
that
go back to that
blackface character?
Yo,
What the?
Buck, what's going on with your
What's up
people,
with
man?
this Aunt
What's up
Jemima
with that
with a
black face
turban?
Aunt Jemima? What's going
That's-
on?
No, this guy.
That's
this guy's awesome.
disrespectful.
That's Mr.
Yeah.
Popo. He's a genie.
Yeah.
Don't
That
worry.
is- Mr.
If you-
Popo looking
And
like
you
Aunt.
support this
Yo.
hobby? You support this crap?
100%.
What's wrong?
I mean,
This dude is
100%.
straight up.
they stopped showing
How-
him a long time ago.
That dude
I
put
think they
a
changed his color.
turban
They
on,
changed- in the American version.
blackface.
They changed him to blue.
Oh, Crippler,
Blue.
record this so make sure that we use this in the next election. That
Yeah, dude. This dude is straight
I
up
know Slifer doesn't support this.
Oh,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
disrespecting
Blackface genie. That's a goddamn
with a turban, my brother.
with a turban.
He's just like,
Look at
dude.
the lips.
man.
Look
the
at those
red lips.
Yo, this is just straight up.
Oh, my
Yo, and you know he's like painted. That that's a white man under that makeup, yo.
Oh my God! Come on.
Yo,
Jeez.
Buck. That's
That's
why you love
awesome.
anime, because you
That's
can
why
get
I
away
love
with your
Dragon Ball
racism
Z.
there.
That's crazy, man.
Slifer says, "Don't talk smack about Mr. Popo."
Don't talk
He's
shit
what-
about
he's-
Mr. Popo.
You support that too, Slifer? Oh man, yo,
Yo.
Crip, both of them from the show. Cut them both.
No, tomorrow they're gonna. That's the one thing they probably gonna agree on. They're both
Is-
gonna have to
are
justify that.
are we hearing accusations of racism from the Slave Force One like committee?
No, because it's
you
a real
talking about?
thing. We
That's
don't hide from what happened in history, Buck.
I call
It happened, and you got shoes to monetize
exactly.
it.
I called your shoe from a starship called Slave One. So what are you talking about? I'm sorry, I called them Cornbread One. I just
Cornbread Ones.
I call them cornbread ones.
Oh
So
my
racist
God.
about them. I call them bread ones. So what are you talking about?
I
You got
I
a
pre-
genie. You got a genie in blackface.
Yo.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
No.
but fangs.
This is more anime.
Wait, for a comment for
Asian is
Vader,
the-
Fatal said, Buck, you need Jesus in your life.
I
If you know, you
need
know.
Oh, I even
Oh,
looked to see if the
man.
comment was real, and it's not. I actually thought it was.
Crippler, when you go back, I want you to take pictures and I want you to download them for tomorrow's show.
Yeah. Yo,
We're gonna
look,
we finally gonna expose the anime boys.
Yeah.
Now some
Our
real
guy,
shit. Yes.
our guy Blade celebrated 25 years since the first movie came out. Isn't that crazy?
No,
25
Slicer
years
can't make it
tax-free.
tomorrow.
Let's keep it. Shut up, Buck. You sound stupid. Let's keep it real.
How much did John pay you to make that joke, bro?
Oh man,
Yeah, exactly, man. Let's keep it real.
I had to do it.
Do anybody see anybody so far than Wesley being Blade? Let's keep
Not
it
even
real.
Wesley, to be honest.
Huh?
Oh no, I thought you said somebody else. Wesley is.
Wesley
he's
is
Blade,
Blade,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
I was thinking about somebody else.
No,
It's like
Elijah
taking-
Mack sent me an interview he did on Entertainment Tonight, dude.
Yeah, he said
and
I
all
didn't
of
get
the-
a chance to watch it, but what is what? How
Yeah,
was
no,
it?
it was good about like how he got into the role and found the voice of the character and how they were figuring it out. And a lot of those decisions that we associate with the coolness that was Blade in that movie
I'll be right back.
was from him and you know, working it out like right there on the fly, like no, yeah, this is how we're gonna talk. And then he started repeating back like the voice and the line and the clothes and the martial arts because he's a real martial artist. And I know you already know this, Rashid. So like all of that stuff like was him, not to take away anything from the director and all of that stuff like that, because of course he directed a great movie too. But as far as the character and how it was represented, that's all Wesley there.
Yeah.
And he was inspired by the comics. He was like, he brought the comics, and he was just sort of like, yo, how can we do this, keep it at its core, and modernize
in the
it?
comics, like I know maybe Rashid knows, but in the comics, does Blade pay his taxes?
Goddamn.
All right, first of all,
Really,
first
Buck,
of all,
really?
taxes have nothing to do with your art and your craft, you dummy. Okay, that's number one. Number two, how many stars have been played by their accountant because of their taxes? So taxes have nothing to do with it. Some of
I
these
don't want to
stars,
keep on this slavery thing, but
they
you would have
just
been in
put
the
their
house,
tongue to
Buck,
say,
right?
I
You wouldn't even been on the field. You would have been in the
The
house.
slavery thing.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You still haven't answered about that black
Holy
face
shit.
character, man, Mr. Popo.
Holy
Mr. Tax,
moly.
Mr. Popo. You would have been like, yeah, no, I'll do it for you.
I'm gonna move on from that.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
holy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of Rashid. Remember Rashid?
I'll tell you where he's at.
That's about.
Yeah.
This is Hot Toys. I don't know if you guys got a
Yeah.
chance to check this
Do
out.
back, represent.
This is crazy nice, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I would rather get this one than the old one.
This
Because this
item.
one's a little bit, this one's a little bit more detailed and stuff like that. I think this one's $700 though.
Casual.
It's seven-
Would you ride a do back in real life if you've seen one?
Hell yeah. Do it once at least. No, but this one's $700 for the pair. If you get like the Stormtrooper and the Dewback, it's
Oh, it's
$700.
for the pair.
Yeah.
Mm.
If
You
you,
know
get
what?
this
Hot
guy by
Toys-
himself, it's $500.
The
Sorry.
other creature that they had from Mandalorian, I saw that at the what you call it, Midtown Comics. That's pretty detailed also. So Hot Toys, when it comes to the creatures, the pets like this, I would get them because they're
The
very
Blurk. Yeah.
The blur. Yeah. So
That
I would
was
get this.
massive.
I would get this do back. It just this one is probably bigger than the statue. And so
Yeah, so then the Sand Trooper is coming out with him as well, and I don't know if this sold out yet, but I know a lot of people are interested in this Dewback.
it went up for pre-order already. The do back.
I think so, but I don't know. This was like the talk for Hot Toys for a little bit.
Right.
rightfully so, man. This looks badass.
I
But the
can't front,
price tag.
I think when it comes to Hot Toys, they have Star Wars down to a pack. Like I see people Star Wars
Yeah.
collections with Hot Toys, and it's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. You could get everything, man. Every character.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's that, and then I don't know if you guys got the chance to see this thing.
Yo,
I don't know.
That's AI art, right?
Is that AI art? Yeah.
Why has he got fake tattoos on?
That's
You
what
think
they
that's
do,
fake?
didn't
Yeah, he's got sleeves. Those are like
Those are
That's
sexual-
the shirt. It's the shirt.
the shirt.
Oh, check it out. Okay, that's cool.
That's an amazing shirt. I want one.
Wow, what a art! What an AR art right there.
AI art ain't no joke, son. Yo,
Is
that's
this from
messed up.
Queen
That means
Studio?
You
anybody
got the
can be.
gazelles, you got the gazelle glasses and all
Look at
that.
that.
This is from Queen Studio, right?
No, this is custom.
Wow.
It's
The
basically
base looks so similar to Queen's bases.
it's literally the
face
same,
looks-
I think.
Yeah.
But I think it's like one of the guys that work for Queen. I don't know. The story behind this thing is really
You
looks
shitty and-
stole that.
Way too good.
Didn't they take orders for this piece?
Oh my god.
I think it was an order of 30 last I remember.
Bro.
But I thought this was going to be ready by the end of this year or next year. But here, this guy has it.
That looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
I don't know this is the prototype either.
The sculpt is spot on. He needs to do the hair though.
Yeah, the hair needs to. You know, we got our guy Rashid to do it. So
The beard is really good. The way they've done the beard.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
even,
yeah, no, the sculptism is perfect.
even the another thing that they usually struggle with is the hairline. But look how like natural it looks like.
It does
yeah,
look
here
good.
looks good.
You just need it styled. So.
And if you have one of these, of course, you got to load it up in your car.
Oh shit.
That's scary.
Yeah, because that looks pretty damn good. Jeez.
Yo, I'll straight up do that. Be like, just me and Iron Man. Chilling. Tony,
He's
where
going
you
right
wanna
through
go
the HOV lane, that's for sure.
HOV every day.
We're going to get some shawarma. Some shawarma.
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 So you like this one, Buck?
Yeah, it looks good. Really good. Like it too good like that. I can't believe this is custom, man. It's crazy. This is Queen doing stuff illegally behind the scenes.
Could be. I don't know, but yeah, this looks really good too. I think.
Look at that, man. That's too exceptional. Like I don't believe.
Excellent. Yeah.
Like, that's spot on. Crazy.
This dude is like.
I know. I wanted to make the thumbnail of this, but yeah.
It's
That dude is
surprising
too
he
cool
didn't
for
he didn't
school.
even put the glasses on Tony once. The whole
Do
time.
you remember
he's just-
Tony's? You remember Tony's hair being that light?
I think
Yeah,
there was a
that's-
movie where he had it like super light. I don't know if it was that light, but
Yeah.
he had like a blonder hair, not like brown.
Hey, hey,
That makes
Steve, can you go back to one of the pictures where he's like, you can see his mustache, like the close
Yeah.
up,
Which one, the dudes?
right
There
there.
you go.
Look, you could. It's like shaved, like
Yeah,
That's-
like he
yeah.
actually. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Trim.
like he actually
Yeah.
shaved, like he actually trimmed the.
Mans-
that's crazy.
manscaped.
Yeah, that's
Look, he
great.
even has
And
nose hairs.
the pores of his skin.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
wrinkles.
looks crazy.
Even like the redness going on down here. That's cool.
Yeah, a little blotchy.
Yeah, he's got like razor marks too, dude.
Look at this nose hair, man. Who puts
Yeah,
nose
look at
hair?
the.
Come on.
That's right. Look at the razor marks. Yeah, from shaving. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo, that fool got chapped lips and everything, dude.
Oh,
That fool
Pudgy,
needs some chapstick.
this is him in Endgame after the time skip.
In game.
His
Gotcha.
hair was like blondish.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why the suit looks like this. Wow. Like, come on, man. That's crazy.
That is
Atticus
wild.
said he lost his tattoos, that dude. In that other picture.
He lost his tattoos.
Oh, I took off the shirt.
Oh. That's true. I didn't even notice that.
You see his
The sad
J&D
thing is,
collection?
I thought those were really tattoos.
No, we're skipping that bug. Okay.
There's
Yo,
has
you gotta
everything
get the
prime
skin
on.
color like perfect to match that. And he did it somehow.
Even that Shazam looks cool. At least
Is
from
this
that
the one
line.
that was
The
on
prime
Collectors Enable
Yeah.
and Sickenham show?
Yeah,
this
this was it.
is that
Yeah.
one. It sold out real fast too.
So I don't know if it's shipping or if this guy got the prototype or what's the news on this one, but looks pretty good, man.
Are we sure this is in Queen Studios? Because like the base looks like the
It's
base
not,
on.
It's not Queen Studios.
They
It's
never
not?
did a likeness.
No.
They never did a
Holy
portrait.
shit, man! Nah, they're doing something behind the scenes, man. This shit. This is,
It's probably Queen's front company because they can't get the license.
yeah, man. It's like it's too good. It's like I can't believe this is unlicensed. That's how good it is. Because the person had to man.
Charlie, Tyrone, I need you guys to just go start prototyping some RDJ. Goodness, don't tell anybody. Just put
I
it in
like
the
this
room.
setup right here.
That's dope. That's still my favorite Batman. Don't at me. But I don't like him looking straight. I like him looking down or off to the side.
Are they still coming out with the blue variant? Which
Yeah,
I
they
don't
got
think
the
they should.
No, the blue Batman.
Yeah.
I think I put it to 100.
I don't think they should even do a blue variant.
I like that red knight. I like that red. Bloodhaven red.
Looks good.
It's cool.
And our guy Jimmy got his Cyclops back. I don't know if you guys remember. He had what's it called when it's all gray? It's
It was a kit.
It was a kit, yeah. And he had it painted by the doctor, and he got it back recently.
Nice.
Hey, Steve. Somebody's already talking smack about Popo and Buck.
Yeah, I saw it, yo. Yeah, did y'all see that? Yo, go on constructive outrage. Go look. Oh man, it's crazy.
Constructive outrage. All right.
Let's see here.
I just sent you the picture.
Buck, you were destroyed after this. You're done, bro. You're done. I'm just keeping it 100.
Someone share their screen. Someone share their screen. Someone share their screen.
I don't know if you want to show that picture, man.
All right, we'll save it for later. We'll save it for later. We'll go through this
Show
pictures.
it, but Buck is done. He's done.
Is this Sideshow? You guys know?
This was Sideshow's first Black Panther.
Dang.
What scale is this? 1/5 or a quarter?
No, it was 1/4. It was 1/4.
Buck's ready for Comic Con.
Oh, that's crazy. You see that shit? Oh,
Hey,
man.
Steve, I sent you that picture.
I'll show it in a little bit. I want to get through these pictures really quick. Oh, and our guy Cash is selling a ton of statues, man. So he has the Sideshow Batman, the EX,
You get a crackhead price. You better bring it down.
$600. He has the $800 for the X symbol. I always like this one. This one's really cool.
It's a great
Too
picture.
high. Bring it down.
Yeah, that's a dope.
The Iron Spider, $750. But yeah, he has.
Bring it down.
He has a ton of stuff for sale.
650 too high. Bring it down. 750 too high. Bring it down.
XM's Kingpin, and he got the XM Sandman. I think it's pending
that
his
looks
head.
good.
Yeah, it's a huge piece. I've seen this one in person. And he got the Gambit EX.
I'll give him $250 for that Gambit.
Right now, cash.
Good price. Good price. Good price.
Good price. You got the
Cheeseburger
XM Rogue. Cheeseburger.
1100 too high.
Magneto.
1100 too high. Bring
Is
it
that
down.
your old Magneto?
I had one similar. He had the same thing
Yeah,
done
you
on
had-
his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sleeves.
But, yeah.
That's a sleeve. Steve had the sleeves painted.
He shouldn't have painted this one. I think the white one looked better.
And yeah, so Cash has a ton of statues for sale. So hit him up if you guys get a chance. You guys know Cash. Everyone knows Cash.
Go
And
Cash
if you guys
out.
can get a hold of him, yeah, Cash out.
Go cash out before.
But if you guys get a chance, stop by. And he did a video on these too. If you guys want to see a video on it too.
Yo, Cash, your man Buck is done, homie.
I want to see this picture you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
Oh
we need
my
to
First, you gotta look
You're
at
finished.
put this
You
shit on
are-
air.
You are finished.
I'm almost 100% sure that it's probably Evan that made the picture. Because he's the one.
Don't
He's
call
the
out
one who's
community members
quickest.
like that.
He's the
Don't-
one who's
don't
always
ca-
quick
don't
with
call
the
out
pictures.
community members.
You're
I can't show
finished.
comments.
Yeah.
This looks good, man.
This is hot. This is Lady Death, right?
Yeah.
She's ready for it.
This is hot. I like this piece.
She looks like Miley Cyrus.
Got
Yeah,
not good.
exactly.
She came in like a wrecking ball.
All right, let's keep going. I want to see this picture. So I had a question for you guys. This is all wood panels. Like, do you think that's gonna start bowing or what's called bowing?
Nah, not if it's done.
Wood is tough.
He's got bracing underneath, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's why he's
If
got
it
a
was
wide lip.
outside and let it rain on it and snow, that's something different. But nah, it's
And it looks thick too, so it doesn't look like
If it's as long as he's got bracing.
It's that thick wood.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
baby.
Pause.
Yeah, like hard wood it'll get it every time. So.
It'll keep them up.
Yeah, it can
Oh
keep
my
it.
It's smart though to put one beam.
Jared's just like, I don't
middle.
give a shit. I'm going on
For at least 2 minutes, it'll be very hard.
Plus, if he has it into the wall, if it's into the studs as well.
Yeah.
So we got hard, thick, and stud all in the same time.
Yeah,
I know.
A lot. That was impressive. Good job, everyone.
Batman Who Laughs is gone. Ooh, I think Fatal got that one.
And so time to get into some memes. I thought you guys would find this one funny, but it was attention. This is not a garbage can.
Yeah.
It is a speaker.
Yeah, I'm sure people do it.
Girls about to be like
pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. Yeah.
She going to the club after this.
Oh man, that's it I got. Dang, that sucks. My bad.
What do you guys think about statues that low? I know some of us has to do it for space reasons, but like if you go back to the wood, yeah, I guess it depends on like if you're seated a lot to see them.
Hardwood. I don't like it on the bottom anymore.
Yeah,
I have to have it at least eye level for me, or higher.
Same. But I know I'm weird, so that's why I wanted to ask you guys because I know a lot of people
maximize
put their
that
statues
space
low.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them a little bit off the ground. They can be like on a lower level, but just up a bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He can
I think
elevate them too.
At least 2 feet off the ground is ideal for me.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about shelving?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mr. Popo.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that was good.
Oh man, now we talking.
This is crazy. He has a ton of stuff. Here, I'm gonna zoom in real quick.
Star Wars.
Look at that.
I need that Wampa.
That sounded suggestive.
Hey, Buck. Did you take it suggestively?
You needed 1/6? I thought you had a quarter scale.
This is,
Take it anyway.
this is the most homoerotic stream we've ever done.
Wow.
You saying even more so than Masters of the Universe?
Oh my gosh.
That's why I'm trying to end it.
More
quick,
than Top Gun?
This is
More than
Top Gun
Dragon Ball.
volleyball scene.
I love
All right,
that.
I think we talked about this one, right? Or have we talked about this one yet? Or no?
A little bit.
How does everyone feel about this one? I'm not liking it. I don't know. Something about it I'm not like, to be honest.
The pose and stuff,
I'm
like
no
I
doubt.
said, is like not a personality. I do like the pose as an improvement over the museum one for me personally. The base is very
Base is something
confusing,
with the
but I
button,
like
yeah.
that it's trying to do something, but I just don't like the materials of the lightning and stuff like that. I think
So-
it looks kind of cheap.
I seen a video of this. I think it was on Facebook or Instagram.
Mhm.
It was like the making of this picture or something. I don't even know where I saw it. I was just happening to flipping through it, and it looked way better without the effects and everything behind it.
I would think
Oh.
so. I think of Miles Morales PCS piece with those when I see those effects, and that those are just gonna ship broken. You know, it's those things are the
Yeah.
cheapest things ever if they continue if they're using that material for it. I literally was on Cool Nerds when I unboxed that Miles Morales, and it was broken the box and then just manipulating a little bit. Those things is like the cheapest things ever, dude.
I don't know. I really like this piece.
Yeah, I and that's the thing is this. I don't hate it. My biggest thing right now is just sort of the base. It's a little like we was on the club and everybody was, is that water? Is that wind? Is that this? And like everybody had a different interpretation of what it was.
I want to see it out in the open, like that other storm, like they did in San Diego. Like it looked way better just out in the open. It's kind of what I want to see with this.
Maybe we'll see it in New York.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's why I was asking that question earlier. Like, what do you guys think about reveals? So this one got announced last week, and it's on pre-order next week. It's like, come on, man. Like, that's an insane amount. Like, not enough time for people, I think.
No, I don't think they should be worried about people's time because everybody's is different. I think it's more like because if they don't, people going to spend their money, and if you have a piece that's out there that's pre-ordered that's ready, that's a shot at somebody buying it versus like I'm gonna spend it on something else. So you gotta be out there with it. Yeah, but my thing is just mostly just it's 1/3. So like even if I could get over the base, none of my X-Men's are 1/3. So the only one will be I'll have a giant storm and everybody else will be small, which I can't do. So
37 inches high, 22 inches wide, 16 inches deep. It's gonna take a lot of space.
I do like this better than the museum one personally.
Oh, yeah.
I'm contemplating picking this up.
Yeah, like that's something I don't think it's bad. Like if you said that you could take those pieces off and the statue still look good, I think that'll be a best way to display it.
You know, if you had this off in a corner somewhere, Crippler, or off a little bit of like, you know, like it could be a centerpiece, like statue. You know, I think it could be just its own thing in a corner somewhere. You know.
Yeah, but X-Men to me is all about the team and creating a splash page. So, I would want her to be part of the team. I would want to be in the mix. Like when I look at them, she's just there. But I do think that if you just really love Storm and that's the only X-Men you need, then you can do that. I do really love Storm, but I like her as part of the X-Men team. That's one group of heroes that I would like to display together if possible.
I mean, if you got the money, you could also have a custom base made. So if you like, and have her put on that.
Subnerf. Oh, FVJ's even saying it. He likes it. See, like I don't know what it is, man. Like I think it's what you guys said earlier. It's too busy for the base.
There's something a little too busy on the base. It takes away from it for me. But it's still very nice looking.
Yeah,
she looks
you can see what they attempting, right? Because she's up there and then she's calling everything up to her. It's just that like the transition from the base to her could have been like holy shoot, and I think the mixture of materials and stuff is just not 100% there. But I don't think it's a horrible piece, and I know why people like it. I think this is one of PCS's better pieces this show in a while. But
I hope it's at New York. I just want to see it. You know,
you want to J&D it? I get it.
You guys see it in person?
You gotta see it in person. Yeah.
See it in person.
Awesome. Well, anybody else want to give a quick take on this one before we get to the next? It's all good. So then PCS also announced another one. This one I got to see at San Diego Comic-Con. They went with like the realistic side instead of the video game side as far as her portrait.
Yeah.
And as a Street Fighter fan, like I'm not into the real life version. I want to see like the video game version, you know?
Did you touch the skin?
They had it behind a glass, so I couldn't touch it. I mean, I would have, just did. No kidding. Yeah, so they announced this one. I don't know if anyone's going to get... This is like a full-scale bust. So...
Chun-Li.
Thighs save lives is all I could say. So there's that one. And... Who's this character again?
Angelus.
Angelus, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you were serious? I thought you was like... That's a beautiful piece.
I gotta see this one in person, I think. Something about the paint for me is not catching on, but she looks great, man. A little dusty, but it's okay.
But you see, but like you see her little facial expression. It's not like it's there's a sensuality to it that is just cool versus just like blank.
Yeah, her eyes.
It matches her pose.
Exactly. Yeah.
That freaking demon in the bottom with the sword through it.
Yeah. And of course, our guy, Rishi, has to take pictures of the good assets. Where's this picture? He lights this thing up. He's like, let me get the spotlight.
Well, that's really well lit, Rishi. Great job there.
Thank you. Throw this man back in Facebook.
I'm going to go make me a Baldur's Gate character that looks like
what
this
a
tonight.
sucker. You want me to go back to jail? What a sucker you are.
Can you really do that?
That Jean Grey's hot.
Cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I picked that up. That Jean Grey.
Yeah, she's beautiful, beautiful.
Sculpted by Mark
one
Newman.
of those that sideshow knocked out.
They did. I felt like they did Jean Grey justice with it with this one finally. Because remember the first Jean Grey that Sideshow did?
The green and the red one? Yeah.
No, it's the yellow, the same color one. But remember, she was her body was a little twisted, and she had the long ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go back a couple pictures to where you had the mall.
The what?
If you go back a couple pictures, one more right here. That line is incredible.
I know, right? It's like all sideshow too, man.
I know the freaking X-23 is like one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
and the Nightcrawler is comic book accurate. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That looks really good.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful picture, and
That Wolverine is still one of my, to me, one of the best Wolverines made.
I do like it.
Yeah.
There's our guy Rocco. He shared this picture. Looks really
All right,
good.
Rocco.
Yo, Rocco.
Yo, Rocco.
Adrian.
Yeah, no,
good.
Beautiful.
That's how winning is
I
done.
applaud them for that. Like, and this is what I seen this line at San Diego Comic Con through everybody's videos and was like, holy shoot, X-Men can look like this.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
well done.
There's another. I've never seen this Bowen before. I don't even know if it's Bowen to be
No, it's
on
not
it.
Bowen.
It's not Bowen. What is this
Bradley?
thing?
That's from Bradley.
That's Bradley.
Yeah.
I thought this looked amazing. Someone in the Bowen group posted this.
And maybe Diamond Select? I don't know. I can't say for certain.
Maybe Gentle Giant?
Possibly.
Could it be custom? You guys think or no?
I don't think.
Oh, thank God, man! I was gonna hunt this thing
Good.
down. I really like it, but it's not Bowen. So. But
If you
look at
trade
this
me
thing.
that Hush, I will Hush Superman. I'll hunt that down for you. Balrog.
This is badass.
Sauron.
Freaking swords in the background. God damn, son.
Yeah, that fool need to sell those speakers though.
God. Of course.
That was me channeling my Rashid right there.
Make room.
You know, if I was into the Lord of the Rings, I would I love all those pieces. The life-size Balrog and that falcon that's coming out with them picking them off the lava, the moat,
Mhm.
you know.
Oh yeah, that eagle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I love that
think
piece
sold out.
where it sold out.
Yeah, sold out.
That piece where Gandalf is fighting Balrog. I love that piece.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
That's a nice piece, man.
God damn. I see it for sale from time to time, man. This goes for cheap now, but
Yeah, that piece.
yeah.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
It's our guy, Toy. This is Arts guy. Toys King is where he buys his stuff
Mhm.
from, and they opened up a little shop, man.
Who
Little
will
tiny
win,
shop.
Toy King or Toy Quest? 101.
Look at
You
that,
see how
man.
big those would you get those Crippler? The Optimus Prime
I do
bust?
appreciate them, but I need my
No,
statues to have arms and like.
Look at that Megatron in the middle though. I think you should get Meg.
Do it. If I had the room, I would really consider because I'm not a bus guy at all. But
No,
I've
I'm
seen
saying the Megatron though in the
oh, the
middle.
Megatron in the middle.
Yeah. I think-
If that's one of those pieces that I would grab if it's a realistic price and I see it.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
I did.
so.
I almost got
clean.
into this. What you call these guys? The
Archangel.
Horseman.
Yeah, but I just was like, nah. That's a to only go
You had a
for-
flashback of the Court of the Dead and trying to get rid of it, and you
Yeah.
couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah, and
No.
this one, the pestilence and the war, is that one right there. That one's high, and the war, but nah.
Did you see the angels coming with this? The go along with this line?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see. They showed the angels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got them. They got them on the XM website.
Okay.
Wait,
This
have
is-
they been printed,
this is a store.
Jarhead, or are they still
This is a
like
store.
renders?
I can't tell if it's a print or a render. They look printed to me.
They go
But-
that war tank.
Go on.
Passion
XM
is all
website.
around, guys.
This is a store where art shops, art. statue
Yo,
collector.
look at the Hulkbuster and the War Machine.
Crib, are you looking for the whole buster?
Yeah, but it's at the price that I pay. I'm sorry, I'm one of those waiting for a crackhead price on it. decent deals out there right now.
You're gonna be waiting for somebody on some serious OD crack.
Now you gotta want this life. You got to want it all the way to your bones.
I
All the
do.
way to
If I like I said, I like around 3K ish, I'll grab it. But 4K is just a little too rich for my blood.
Yeah.
But
Well, you guys, I can't show the comments. I'm so sorry. I could see your comments. Keesis is
yeah, it's more buck stuff. It's just
Oh,
yeah,
like let's end this poll. So Pudgy, I'm sorry, but it looks like it's gonna be keep it Pudgy. 58% with 52
I'm sure
votes.
Pudgy's happy about that.
Slimmy King with 12%.
I'll just keep the name Pudgy. I'm still gonna try unpudgy.
Blacko's at 21%. Invisible Man is at 10%. Oh, that's pretty close. But thank you guys for voting.
Oh, Rashid, are you selling your Batwing?
Here we
I
go.
was. Why?
Like Slifer is saying he's waiting for you. I think he means crackhead price.
Hold your breath, Cypher. Hold your breath. Starting now, please. Thank you.
Starting now. Oh, wait till tomorrow. Just hold your breath.
Oh, wow.
All right, man. Well, we only made
shit.
What happened?
No, I finally saw the image on Constructive Outrage.
No,
I gotta show that. You guys want to see that?
Yeah, come on.
We're at the part of the stream.
He was
I'm
like,
kind of
I
scared.
clicked on the YouTube to
Kind
look
of
at
scared.
the
Is
poll.
this the kind of thing that gets your channel banned?
No, this is the type
We're-
of
we're-
thing
might get
that
a-
shows-
way past that.
exposes
We're way
It sounds like I might get him more subscribers.
why you like certain anime versus other anime.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna show it.
I wouldn't do it. I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't know. That's gonna be the thumbnail for
Damn,
tomorrow.
Rashid is
It's
like,
cosplay. It's cosplay. It's
Really?
cosplay.
Right.
It's just a dude cosplay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh
It
shit, that is
said
good
Buck,
cosplay.
Buck getting ready. What was the freaking tag on it again?
Book's ready to go
it?
to a Comic Con.
Yeah.
That's actually
Buck's
great
ready for
cosplay.
Comic-Con.
is that a
Yeah.
chick?
Dude.
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer
Don't-
that.
Can't tell.
Yeah.
She identifies as Popo.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's it. It's Popo. Respect.
Now you guys finally know what character Mr. Popo in the comments his name is referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Can you go?
Like
Can you
Buck
give us a
said,
little
in-
more
in the
insight
US
into that
version, it's
character,
blue.
Buck? Like,
Popo used to be 5-0.
What more insight do you want? It's blackface. It's
so it is, okay. Well, at least he's like real about it.
I mean, how do I put it? I don't even know why. I can't remember. I kind of just don't give a shit. It's Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball.
We'll
Z.
bring it up tomorrow. We'll bring it up tomorrow. We'll find more
There we
research
go.
on it tomorrow.
We'll-
Yeah.
We'll go into the mind of Buck.
Yeah.
Let's see
Nah,
after
but
report.
you guys, we only made it to 2 hours and a half. I don't know what's going on lately. We usually make it to 3.5, 4.5. But
Yeah, if you ain't doing 4 hours a
Less
night,
news.
man.
yeah, no news. So well, I was thinking of a game that I was gonna play with you guys. It's called Sketchify or something like that, and we all draw different characters. But I'll save it for next week.
Okay.
You could do
Oh,
it
that would
online
be
and everything.
Like
Yeah.
Pictionary.
Yeah.
Probably save it
Hey-
because chat can't show up right now, so probably.
Oh yeah, that too. I don't know what's going on. The last comment I got is Jesse Hernandez from FBJ. So from 10:04, like 30 minutes ago.
Rashid, like he's rigging
Why
the.
you saying my name multiple times?
Yeah, I think he's in love with you. If I'm being honest.
Nah, Paul, don't play with me.
Why is today's show extremely gay? Like I don't understand. Like,
Oh, but you keep saying
What makes
Rashid.
you say that?
But
What makes you say
you,
that?
you remember
Buck?
you,
Like,
you
nobody
remember in
said that.
Goodfellas? You remember Goodfellas was the guy
Nobody-
Johnny 2 times because he
We're
said
just
everything
happy
twice.
people.
Everything twice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Then
We got booked 3 times.
We should put him in the bathroom and shit. You know what
We're
I'm
just
saying?
happy.
Put him in the bathroom.
Hey, Cash the Gemini, man. I thought you seen what happened last week, Cash. It's real. We're not hating when it's real.
yeah.
Cash the Gemini.
Let's
Yo,
see, man.
Cash the Gemini shoe game is on point. I ain't gonna lie.
It's all right. You bigging him up too much. Fuck out of here with that.
Hey, those Transformers kicks are amazing.
Or she sounds jealous.
My shoes beat his shoes. Okay, I bought him.
Now, Rashid, I found out where you buy your authenticity tags. I've seen it.
Oh, look at this. Here we go.
Come on, Buck.
Steve, we
Is
still got, like,
that what
we
you
still-
bring
we
in
still got-
tomorrow?
we
Is
still-
that's what you're gonna expose
tomorrow? Who says
Oh,
tomorrow?
you're gonna expose it right now?
We spoiled right now. Spoiled his ass. What are you talking about?
He ready for you?
Steve, just give me a second here. We're about to blow this whole operation wide open.
Wow. Okay, you want to share your screen or?
I'll just send you the image on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
silicone high.
we had just got word that
That's
Buck
where she goes
Fangs
to buy his-
he found. What do they call
This
it in
is
politics?
legit. Oh
he
my.
found the smoking gun.
Oh, Rashid, you better check this out, Rashid. He's calling you out with this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had just got reports that Rashid buys his tags off eBay. Is this what you associated?
Is that the best you got, bro?
Really?
That's
like,
what-
do you have?
that's where you
Wait.
Look.
Do you have proof of him buying it?
No, Crippler, tell
Wait,
him.
wait, slow down. Rashid,
The rumor gets started.
Let's see your shoes, but
show us your J's.
your
Show us your
shoes.
J's. No, slow down.
But I'll show my J's. But at the same time, go get that shoe that you showed, brother.
I'll gladly bring my beautiful bespoke shoes and genuine
Bring your
leather.
Sanford son shoes first.
Bro, I showed my shoes like 6 times in that street.
Are you still working
That's
on
perfect.
Ellie on your theme
Sorry?
song for your ones?
Well, let's get out of here. Crippler, like, what's coming up tomorrow?
It was going to be a debate, but unfortunately, Slifer has to
Funeral
work.
of Buck Fangs.
So,
He's working.
Yes, Slifer's working. That don't mean he's scared of nothing. That just means the brother got a job. Got to pay for these statues. But that just means Buck gets to
Your
be
death
Buck.
has been prolonged.
He gets to live another day.
prolonged.
Huh?
Hopefully we'll knock out a match tomorrow. So I don't know who's it gonna be yet. I don't want to commit, but we'll have a match hopefully tomorrow. No, we will. We gotta have a damn match tomorrow.
Hell yeah, it's been too long.
Yeah, it's been too long. So we already got the contestants. I just gotta make the promos because I don't want to do them without the promos. So then I'll knock those out tomorrow morning, and then we'll have a match, and that'll be it. And then whatever comes up between now and the
Who's
time I
showing us,
make the
Buck?
thumbnail.
What is it, a Timex?
Yo, where the fuck? Buck,
What are you showing off, Buck?
do you know they got
What we got?
digital watches now? Buck?
Look at that. Got a
Get an
stormtrooper.
Apple
got?
Watch.
What do we got? What do we got?
That doesn't look like an Apple Watch.
Exactly. What are you doing?
That looks like a real watch.
It looks like that came out of the quarter machine that you find.
Come
in
on,
the
that doesn't look like the stuff Pudgy be
Stormtrooper.
talking about.
Stormtrooper.
This thing looks like that.
Let me see the class.
Is that the Macho Man?
Yeah, that clamp looked like it came off like.
What's the front of it? Show the front.
It's
Let's see the
disappearing
face.
into the background. Yes.
Yo, can we get an inspection on this
Yeah,
Pudgy? What type of
bullshit
watch
outta
is
here,
this?
man. Get outta here, man.
This looked like they gave it to him at
She's upset because I'm a real Star Wars fan.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm a real
Rashid
Star
one
Wars
time, man.
Did you come?
Buck is like Sheldon Cooper. You have to say everything 3 times.
Use your aggressive.
Hey, Buck, did your company give you that watch after doing a certain amount of sales or something? That looks like a watch that a company will give you for your.
Yo, Cass, take a picture of that. Send it to me, man, please.
Well,
I got the Star Wars watch.
The Star Wars.
Man, that look like you found that shit, bro. Come on, bro. It don't even look like it works.
Hey, Buck, that was a cool watch, Buck. Thank you for sharing it.
well, Sam, your thing is tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, right?
9 p.m. Constructive Outrage on your YouTube channel. You go to there and turn it to the YouTube channel. 9 p.m.
Click, clink.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Mr. Kennedy, man, how about you? What's your YouTube handle or channel or whatever they call it?
I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Cool. MK, son. MK. Mr. Kennedy.
Nah, I'm content being a special guest commentator.
Special
Anyway,
guest.
for no,
Yeah.
anyway, none of this starting my own show shit.
Awesome.
So you're starting your own show, you said?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I'll start my own
That's
show.
how
It's
we
called
all
I Hate Buck. And,
Wow.
I tell you, man.
Everyone's stepping out of
J&D.
line.
That Shadow Realm's gonna be full, but with the amount of people you have to send to it.
Everybody's stepping out of line.
J&D, just nonsense.
All these
talk.
guys that were claiming anime boys, and now they want to turn on their king.
They're king. See, he wants y'all to be subservient.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
They're adjudicated.
This is, yeah.
Submit to
declared
the
the
I
king.
don't know.
All birthright, my dude.
It's my-
CMP community, you guys deserve better. I'm just saying.
how about you, Buck? What do you got going on?
I'm thinking I might have to put like Mr. Kennedy in the sweatshop so he can work on my slave force ones.
Or
That's
the limited run.
Me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target.
Yo, and look at Cash the Gemini in the chat,
I
just
wanna-
bending the knee to King Buck.
I just
You
want to
hate
say
see
that
it.
Rashid isn't getting any free pairs. He's gonna have to get the bootlegs and get the eBay authentication.
I still
tags
get
if
my
he
free
wants.
pair though, Buck.
Of course, man.
Yes.
Nope.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to like watch the episode again to figure out what this cornbread once means.
Yeah, just go to our merch shop and buy a pair.
Steve, I just sent you a picture.
I'll load it up. How about you, Rishi? What do you got going on?
Nothing, just same old thing. What you call it? Everybody, like I said, once again, you invited to the show tomorrow. Just send Crippler or one of us a link so that you want to come on and just join in. Everybody's welcome to join in the show. We like multiple guests, and that's about it.
Welcome.
Buck, you have activated my trap card. I am sending you to the Bronx.
The Bronx. Nah, your
Nah,
opponent
V.
ain't
He will
fine
not
as
survive.
but-
Nah, V, your opponent ain't finna survive this one.
Trap card, son.
You're
All the
bugging.
trap cheese and
I'm
cannibals.
not going
That's it.
anywhere in New
All the
York.
chopped cheese in the county.
New York smells like sour milk and piss.
I love how he spelled that.
What
That's
No,
did
it.
he did in all of New York.
That's it.
Anybody
That's it.
who's
What'd you say? What'd you say?
anybody from New
What'd you
York
say, Buck?
want to be on the show tomorrow? Hit me up
Buck,
because
what'd
this
you
dude
just
is
say?
slanderous
What'd
right
you say,
now.
Buck? What'd you say, Buck?
FPJ, hit me up
Oh,
if you want to be on the show tomorrow.
oh,
He's
New
Come
York.
on,
dissing.
Fred, let me hear what this punk said about. What'd you say? What'd you
Go
say,
ahead,
Buck?
go ahead.
What'd you say?
New York is the most beautiful city in the world. The Big
Oh,
Apple
okay.
is an
I just
amazing
got
place.
that.
I thought you would change your mindset and shit.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you see beautiful
Uh-huh.
bags of trash on the side of the street.
Oh, he's on that shit again.
Oversized wrap.
Where you at, Buck?
You were my brother, Anakin. He
You
just
gotta do
dissed
like
all
New
of New York, yeah.
Where you at again, Buck?
I'm not sure what this place is called, but definitely when I step
No,
outside, I
no,
don't
no,
see.
no. What state,
You're not sure what this place is called?
state are you in, Buck Sharpton? What state
Yeah,
are
when
you
I
in?
go outside, I don't see mutant-sized
Oh
rats.
my gosh! What state are you
Oh
in?
snap,
What state
yo!
are you in,
He
bro?
dissing the Ninja Turtles too.
What state are
Over
you
here,
in?
over here.
Master
the pizza
Splinter?
is the
Master
pizza is actually
But
good.
guess what?
Yo, he's dissing New York pizza.
He can be. Yo, listen, he can't even
Damn.
come to New York, bro.
He just signed his own death
No.
certificate.
He has not even been to. He can't come to New York, man.
What do you mean I
Yo,
can't
and this
come
is
to
what
New York? I
Cash the
already been there.
Gemini's campaign is all about. Dissing the whole
Matter of
state,
fact,
yo.
I'm telling you, I'll pay for.
We're almost there,
for you
Jarhead.
to
We're
come
almost
to New
there.
York, and you won't come to New York.
Yeah. Yeah, you better end it now because this is the part of the show where it goes to 4 hours.
I'm sorry. No more.
You was just saying, we were only at 2.5.
Buck.
No,
Buck and
this is
TV.
how. Trust me, this is how. I said
This is how we did
peace
4 hours.
like 3 or 4 times before we.
There you go.
Damn.
Pudgy, how about you?
That was subtle. How about me? What's going on? What's going on?
Final
I got
thoughts.
nothing.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Statues all arriving at the same time suck.
Oh yeah.
Backup credit cards are good. And and I don't know. I may soon be joining Rashid with some kind of like semi-retirement pudge. For now.
Buck.
You're consulting him on the retirement plan?
Oh, that's a good question.
For now, we'll consult during a cabinet meeting.
Weren't you part of the Treasury Department, Pudgy?
I think
we
first
wear
for
many
a while,
hats in Rashid campaign.
Okay.
It was Homeland Security, and then it was the Department of the Interior, and I was in charge of the import of Brazilians.
Oh yeah,
that's a great
yeah.
role.
Your focus is better there.
Yeah, much better.
We still waiting for CMP to announce their presidents, like their run.
Jarhead, how about you, man?
Just working, man. Just working my life away. Freaking hot out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God,
Like,
this is
you
getting
said-
That's how it goes. 4 hours later.
Yeah,
Oh, look,
exactly.
He brought the shoes
Exactly.
out. He brought the
Oh,
shoes
look
out.
at
Let's see
this.
this.
You got-
Oh, you back on your
Oh, those
Payless
are
grind. I
tins.
got
Those
you.
are tins.
Payless.
No, those are Payless, son. He probably got 2 for what? How much?
Hmm.
2. Buy one,
Oh,
get
you're
one
cut
free.
out. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, no.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Put
There you
the
go.
mic down, ladies and gentlemen.
When you see me in New York,
Papa.
Rashid, and I'm in
Mhm.
your city,
In your city.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use these shoes to step on your toes.
I'm gonna step on your toe with these
Your
shoes,
days,
son.
I'm gonna put creases in them with these shoes.
I hope you wearing steel
Yeah,
toes
wax?
that day.
Come on, man.
Where you get them shoes from, bro?
Pay mother freaking less.
Have a good night,
That-
you guys. I
you
can't
got
show your comments,
2.
but yeah, have a good night.
Man.
Peace. CNP 2024.
Thank you
CNP
guys
2024.
for coming and hanging out with CNP. This show was brought to you by Slave Force One. Get you a pair of Slave Force Ones on constructiveoutrage.com.
If you want to
Also,
work,
cornbread.
if you want to work in my sweatshop, you
You
better.
gotta
You
make
not
yourself
had
appreciated.
cornbread
I see
yet?
you yelling at the. Oh,
Get some
no.
cornbread
Bye,
in
you
your
Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, everybody.